Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, 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 whoop. The spirit of whoop, whoop today. How everybody feeling? Good.
Okay, a little Easter.
What?
The Easter outfit is spring break coming.
Little poor outfit.
Damn.
It's like very fashionable.
Yeah, you know.
Wait,
You don't
what?
understand.
Very fashionable.
That's what the young kids wear.
This was, yeah.
No, they didn't.
I look young, you know, I could fit in.
You just going in the back of your trunk, just grabbing a shirt, pants, and shoes, and then coming here saying it's fashion. He got a Laker hat. He got
This
Bobcat
ain't just
shoes.
a regular Laker hat.
He got
though.
Bobcat shoes.
Got flames on it because they balling right now.
He got Duke pants.
Yeah, Lakers is balling. We on the winning streak, so it got
But
flames on
I
it.
get it, but it's not fashion. it's just going in the back of the trunk, man. Just grabbing clothes.
Put this on. It's all right.
It's still clean. It's all right.
That's an important part of the process.
Hey, but you gotta stop matching like pink on pink.
It is 100 degrees out there.
Yeah. You know how hot it is.
It's hot as hell outside.
But
It's only hot when I come outside. It's only hot when I get around y'all.
He be in air conditioning up until you get in the car. He was like, I don't feel shit until I get outside and start sweating.
but this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. I'm merely your host, Josiah Johnson. We got NBA legend and ARC Raiders most wanted, Gilbert Arenas here with us.
Yes, sir.
They increased that bounty?
Huh?
They increased the bounty?
I think so. Because no one got me last night, and a couple more, unfortunately.
Yeah. We got NBA champion of the world,
Yeah, the only one.
Swaggy P,
The only one.
representing the YNBA. The only one on the couch to be an NBA champion.
Like Jordan over here.
We got the man they call Cemetery Larry, NCAA champion of the world, Dr. Rashad McCants, PhD.
That was easy.
And we got a special guest here with us, making his second appearance in Gil's Arena. Titan of the sports media game, Skip Bayless, back on the couch.
Allow me to say, I had the privilege and the honor of covering Michael Jordan at his greatest in Chicago. I got to know him. I got to even have him return my phone calls. And this is the coolest thing I've ever done NBA-wise that transcends even that.
Hey.
Skip, hopefully you didn't watch the show yesterday.
Yeah, glad you didn't come yesterday. Glad you missed out
We
yesterday.
get turned up in here.
I would have been like,
You watch it?
He would have never
watched it all.
returned the call.
Just in case you miss it, hey, Suge, can you come over here a minute? Suge, bring your black ass over here for just a minute.
We're not doing this again.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Suge was like, hey, so you need a mic? No, I don't need no mic.
Not for this. Not for this.
Last but not least, representing Tough Crowd, card-carrying country club member, we got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings,
Yes, sir.
back here with us. A lot of things to discuss. Here's what's cracking in Gil's Arena today. Wemby says the Spurs want to win everything, and he wants the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. How close are him and San Antonio to accomplishing those goals? Russell Westbrook moved in the top 5 in career assists. Does more respect need to be put on the Brody's name and game? And Seattle and Las Vegas may be on the verge of getting expansion teams, but is this a good or bad move for the league? Before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog's available in most states, including Texas, California, and Florida. New customers get $50 in bonus entries when they play just $5. To get started, just use code GIL when you sign up and it'll load instantly. Underdog, make picks, win money with code GIL. Also, come and compete against the crew in our bracket challenge. We're giving away some great prizes, signed jerseys, signed basketballs, and more. Check out the pin link in the comments to enter your bracket. So head to the Underdog app, fill out your bracket, click that link and enter into the group and see if you can take down a member of the couch. I know y'all not gonna beat my bracket, but that's neither here nor there. Madness begins tomorrow, so make sure your bracket is in before that first game. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So let's start this thing in San Antonio. Spurs beat the Clippers Monday to secure their first 50-win season since 2017. After the Spurs win over the Hornets Saturday, Wemby joined the NBA on Prime's Nightcap crew and offered some insight into his and his squad's mentality for the rest of this season.
What's next, and what's your mindset, and what are you doing to accomplish that goal, whatever it may be?
Oh, what's next? It's pretty straightforward. I mean, we want to win. We want to win everything, and we got one disadvantage is that we don't get experience. But that could be an advantage too, because if we don't know if it's impossible, we might still do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, right now in my mind is taking great care of my body, because I also want to win the MVP and the Defensive Player of the Year. So, I'm trying to press the gas now from now on until the end of the season. Really take care of my treatment, take care of my sleep, take care of my routine, and show up for my team.
So in the 5 games prior to Monday night, Wemby was averaging 33 points, 11 rebounds, 4 blocks, and over 1 steal on 55, 47, 81 splits, while shooting nearly 10 threes per game. He cooled off against the Clippers, still had 21, 13 boards, and 4 blocks. Spurs nearly tricked off a 24-point second-half lead, still got the dub. After the game, Wemby had this to say about San Antonio getting to 50 wins for the first time in 9 years. He said, "There's growth. There's still not enough. I want to get to at least 60 to balance out my rookie season." Spurs got another game closer to 60 Tuesday night, blowout win over the Kings. Wemby played 22 minutes, had 18 and 8 boards. San Antonio, 19-2 in their last 21 games, just 3 games behind the Thunder for the top spot in the West. But let's get back to his comments about winning a chip, MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Gil, when you look at Wemby year 3, do you respect Wemby's mentality, both for his individual and team aspirations this season?
I mean, it's a great mentality, right? First 2 years, like we seen so much promise in what Wemby was bringing to the game. I think after the rookie season, we were like, yo, there's gonna be a year where he sweeps it, where he's gonna win every award, block, rebound, Defensive Player of the Year. He can win a scoring title, MVP. Like there's gonna be a year where he's gonna do something that's just haven't been done. Western Conference Finals, MVP. Is this the year? No, I don't think he's mature enough in his game, right? The mentality's on its way, right? You're talking about, every great player, right? Remember, they had the first 3 years, besides Magic and Tim, but more Magic because Magic was a young player coming into the league. He was, the NBA's first baby when it merged. So he was kind of, in the same, boat, but he performed very well that first year. But the more his game matures to match his mindset, right, the more dominant he will be. Right now, it's, he still make rookie mistakes and young mistakes, and when he cleans up his game and really understands how dominant he is, there's nothing that's going to stop Wemby or the Spurs moving forward in at least 2 years.
But not this year.
This year?
This season.
Do you know any young team that had a young star players that won a championship?
In history?
Yeah.
The name you mentioned, or YN Magic Johnson?
Oh, yeah.
Magic was the young. The rest of the team wasn't young. Right, so when you're talking about Fox is probably the only person that is kind of seasoned, but majority of their players that they need are young kids.
Yep. Well, let's shift over to you, Swaggy. You respect Wemby's mentality.
Yeah. Just the fact that he says what he wants. He said he want to win MVP. You don't hear players say that at all. So, and he's confident. He's getting better. Like I said, he's got the work ethic. He don't just search main players. He go for guys out of the ordinary, do things out of the ordinary. Was a monk all summer, shaved his head. But he's not a lunchtime baller for sure no more.
He's upgraded from lunchtime hooper status.
He's playing that 6th period now with the rest of the kids. But
you got the PE now, 6th period, right in the back.
PE 6th period. But now they starting to click. And they got an opportunity. You do not want to see them, young or not. When you got somebody that's 7'6" down there that could do everything and wants to do everything, the Spurs are going to be kind of scary going into the playoffs.
All right, let's move on to you, Mr. Cemetery Leary. Dr. Rashad McCants, PhD. You respect Wemby's mentality, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. Spurs want to win everything.
I mean, you're talking about somebody who advocated and supported Wemby since the beginning. I knew this was coming. So, you know, Shadamis is always on point when it comes to the full circle moments. Wemby's done everything possible to get over this setback that he had in the summertime and last year, as far as that blood clot going to his inner and really trying to get the internal stuff taken care of, as far as his focus and his calmness, his demeanor, and that has branched out to his personality. And it's allowed his teammates to really follow him now. When you're talking about leadership, he's really, I don't think it's an age thing with him. I think it's a preparation thing with him. To be able to go from not knowing whether you're going to play again to now finding some maturity and taking advantage of being grateful for the opportunity to play basketball. I think he has stepped up to that plate, and I think he's deserving of the MVP. I think he's deserving of Defensive Player of the Year. I think regardless of everybody's metrics on how everything goes historically, for Kevin Durant to get it in his 5th year, I think it's fitting for Wemby to get it in his 3rd. Nobody's playing ball like he's playing ball right now. I think minutes restriction, he's averaging 29 minutes a game. So you bump that up to 36. What is his numbers looking like? You bump that up to 38 minutes a game. What is his numbers looking at? And then you're looking at the record. San Antonio Spurs were predicted 10th. They are now number 2. I'm 3 games back from 1. So you don't look at this and not say that Wemby doesn't affect the game on both sides of the ball. He's not deserving of MVP. And I'm going to continue to advocate for him. I'm going to continue to push the buttons to make sure that he does get a fair shot. Because before I did say, you know, Gil said he was going to be 5. He's going to stay at 5, and he went from 5 to 2. So now that he's at number 2, it's time to get that number 1 spot.
All right, well, let's shift over to this side of the couch. Mr. B, when you look at Wemby this season, obviously the competitive nature, him saying vocally, I want to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, I want the Spurs to win everything. You respect that mentality from the 3rd-year big man?
Hell yeah, I do. You know, I just think everything that he's done, you know, in the summertime, like you said, going to go visit the Monks, being with NBA legends, and just the organization that he's in with the Spurs. You know, being around guys like Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and all these guys, I think it's going to definitely help him a lot. I think the experience that he got in the Olympics, taking his team to the championship and losing, I think that really woke him up and really shown that he had to get bigger, stronger, and smarter with the game. So yeah, man, I think he's well deserved of MVP. I mean, everything that this year they've been tested, they've answered the test, and they're exciting. So I'm definitely rolling with him being MVP this year.
Last but not least, Skip, Spurs guy, what are your thoughts when you hear Wemby talking like this?
I did grow up in Oklahoma City, don't forget.
Nah, I know. Where?
So because
Pre-team, though.
Yeah, that's true. Because I'm the one guy on the couch who did not play this game at a high level, am I allowed to use my notes?
Yeah, of
That-
course. Of course. I'm about to say, I got my notes too.
You're 2, and I got notes all on this laptop, so you good.
All right. I'm sorry. I appreciate that Wemby is campaigning for MVP as well as Defensive Player of the Year, but he ain't going to get it.
Yeah.
It's way, way, way over. And if you look at the Las Vegas odds as of this morning, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a minus 1250. I know people don't know the numbers, but it's like prohibitive favorite over a Wemby and Joker, who are both at plus 2,000. It's the Grand Canyon. It's over. As is Defensive Player of the Year, which Wemby won like 3 months ago. Yeah. That's way, way over. But all you need to know is that SGA's team is obviously 3 games ahead, but more important, the Thunder have played 43 games without SGA's all-star running mate in the backcourt. 43 games with no Jaylen Williams, who, by the way, was an all-star last year and second-team all-defense, and they've been without him for 43 freaking games this year, and they're still without him, and I don't know what the outcome is because they keep saying hamstring, and there's no no idea. They're not saying any target date. I don't know if he's going to make it back this year. He might have torn his hamstring for all I know. And if they don't have him, they're not going to beat San Antonio in the postseason. But the point is that if you look at what SGA is doing, he's having a better year than he had last year. He's making 55% of his field goals, and Wemby's making 50.6 of his, and he's like 7'6". And he's out shooting him from 2 and 3 when Wemby, which drives me crazy because he just doesn't post enough, and he's cut his threes down some. God bless him. I got that. But the bottom line, SGA for 6 straight years has improved from 3. 6 straight years. He's up to 39. He wasn't a very good three-point shooter. And like Magic and Jordan, he came in and said, okay, what do I have to do? I got to teach myself to make this shot. They are daring me to make this shot. Watch this. 39% this year. But more important, last 5 minutes of games, clutch time.
Oh, yeah.
SGA dominates every statistic in clutch time. Every one. He's made the most field goals. He's made the most threes. He has the highest field goal free throw percentage in the last 5 minutes. He's the leading scorer. He's plus 85, which is number 1 in plus minus in the last 5 minutes of games. I mean, he's it for them. Every night I watch them, he just says, okay, it's my turn, and he shuts the game down. He did it last night in Orlando. He just said, no, that's enough. Orlando, you guys are 21-11 at home. Watch this. Look, Wemby is number 1 in defensive win shares, which he should be by far. But number 6 in defensive win shares in the whole league is this guy. SGA's number 6 in defense. I don't know. That's really, really good. And the other thing about Wemby is he does lead the league in blocks per game, obviously, because how can he not? And obviously he leads the league in chain shots per game by far. But his blocks per game are significantly down from last year. He's 3 blocks a game this year. He's 3.8 last year. That's a big dip, man. Yeah. So he's not doing it at the level he was last year. And the final thing I'll say about him is when he decides before a game, as he did in 4 of the 5 Thunder games, when he decides that he's going to play tonight, he plays his ass off. But there are many games along the trail where I don't know what he's doing. He just comes out and, listen, SGA plays every dribble of every night, and it doesn't look, it's not like Russell Westbrook hard because it's not like shocking to your eye, but he's just playing at the same speed every dribble every night. So to me, he's still it, and his team is still it, and they added Jared McCain, and I don't know if you guys have been watching, but he can score the basketball.
He can shoot it.
And he defends at a higher level than I thought. So now they go with their death lineup with that when SGA rests, and when they go Jared McCain and A.J. Mitchell, he scored 20 a game for most teams, and Isaiah Joe, who's their best shooter, with Chet and Hartenstein, that's their death lineup, and they've been blowing teams off the floor with it. They're still a little better than San Antonio, and the final thing I'll say is they're actually a tick better rebounding the basketball as a team than San Antonio is. They're a little better rebounding team. That will serve you well. No rebounds, no rings in the postseason.
Hold on. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
I'll push
That
it.
was
Not yet.
That was
it.
Not yet.
That was easy.
Not yet.
That was easy. You said
Not yet. Not yet.
No. You don't.
Because he said he was from OKC.
No.
He said he was from OKC, right?
Free Thunder OKC.
That sounded like he was from OKC.
Wait,
That sounded like he was from OKC. That didn't sound.
We're gonna let you try to cook. You said that when you watch Wemby, there's some nights he looks like he don't know what he's doing out there.
Well, he just floats.
He just floats.
Yeah.
So it's not okay. Go.
He didn't say it's not consistent. That's
Floats.
not what he said.
That's
not
how
what
many
you
nights?
tried. You tried.
Out of 7 nights, how many days does he just float?
I feel like we trying to
It
get
depends who they're playing. He'll play up to whoever
So
it
he's
is.
just not
Let's get
consistently
into
bringing
it.
it.
Let's get into it.
Your turn.
Okay. So, Wemby blocks are down, right?
Yep.
What will contribute to that? Would that mean that the team overall gets better defensively?
You would hope so.
You would hope.
But still, he's like beyond anything we've ever seen before. So you would think his blocks would stay.
David Robinson had over like 300 blocks in a season, and Wemby's at 200 maybe. We've seen other shot blockers
We ain't
do
seen
more.
Wemby. We ain't seen 7.
What we're talking about right now is the San Antonio Spurs being a better team than they were last year and the year before. Defensively, especially. The contribution between Keldon Johnson, Castle, Vassell, all Luke Cornett, everybody stepped up. So what would that have to contribute to Wemby's actual defensive dominance? The blocks are going to go down because guys are not going to get to the lane as much.
Okay.
And when you talk about efficiency, you talk about the threes. Everyone doesn't like that Wemby shoots threes. Wemby's not a traditional big man. He doesn't play on the block. No matter what you want him to do on the block, he's going to play his game. And his game gets him 25 and 12.
Yep.
That 25 and 12 is regulated on 30 minutes a game, where his efficiency at 50% from 2, 37, 30, 36%, 36% from 3, that gets his team in position to win games where he doesn't have to extend his minutes. So him going from 10 to 2 based on SGA's performances, consistent, right? Because you said he goes out there, he doesn't miss a beat. That beat's not being missed because he has to go out and give you 40 against a Orlando Magic when Chet 20 and then everybody else is. This is the standard for them. So when we take the San Antonio Spurs, take SGA out of the game, we win 4, they win 1. We don't speak about that record when we talk about that actual match. We won that record. We won that. So Wemby did his job when it came down to dominating OKC. When we talk about the MVP matchups, nothing has changed with SGA. Even though you say his numbers has went up from last year, so has Wemby's. So the difference now is we went from 10, we're at 2. You're at number 1. We're chasing you.
No doubt.
You lost your guy.
Lost our guy.
So you lost your guy, but when he came back, that's when we beat y'all last.
Yeah. But he came back.
Then he left.
Okay. More in Shea's favor if they lost their guy.
When you had your guy come back.
But he wasn't 100%.
When he came, I don't want to hear no excuses.
That's like beating Boston right
I don't want to hear no excuses. When you come back on the floor, the team was worse.
Okay, but he came back off wrist surgery and then needed another wrist surgery.
Listen,
okay?
All that, don't want to hear it. Because it comes up when we having an argument.
So wouldn't Wemby numbers be higher if he got to the basket more?
If he played more minutes.
No, I'm saying, but I know, but I'm saying, wouldn't he average more if he took more shots closer to the basket?
Of course, because the percentages say so.
So shouldn't he?
If he shot more threes, would he average more too?
I don't know.
No,
He's shooting 36%.
He shot more last year.
He's shooting 36%.
But isn't it a higher percentage for him if he's closer to the rim?
Well, both sides is higher percentages if he plays more minutes. He's going to shoot more. He's going to be more available. He's going to get to the free throw line more. Everything increases for Wemby if he plays more. But he doesn't even need. He doesn't need to play more. He doesn't need to play more to be number 2 in the MVP race, though.
If he plays around.
So what does Shea have to do to run off with it? Nothing. What does Wemby have to do to actually steal it? He has to play more minutes.
Early? Why do you feel Wemby need everything so early? Don't you think he's gonna be greater as he get older too?
If Wemby gets
time to win MVP and all this, we don't.
The time is now.
But we don't have to.
Yeah, but if Wemby gets it now, it's a wrap for everybody else. Like if Wemby gets it right now, he's gonna run with it for the next. It's like, come on, man, you can't give it to him.
Is it not fair?
We want to crown him.
Is it not fair?
No, you want to crown him.
Is it not fair?
He don't deserve it, but you want to give it to him now.
Is it not fair?
I mean, what about Jaylen Brown?
Yeah.
What he's doing in Boston?
Is it not fair?
There's number 2.
We're 2-0 against them.
But he averaged more.
We're 2-0 against them.
Who?
You should.
The Celtics.
7-6 versus a 6-6 person.
2-0.
You are?
What are we talking about?
Team.
Yeah. Team. Leaders of the team.
So, Rashad, how do you explain that the Spurs have beaten the Thunder 4 out of 5 times and they're 3 back of the Thunder? What does that tell you?
That tells us that the scheduling and the teams that we've played when Wemby were out, we lost. We lost games we weren't supposed to lose. And that's actually a great point because I was looking at that and saying to myself, damn, we lost a bunch of games we shouldn't have lost, and yet we're still number 2. So if we'd have taken advantage of those games that we didn't take for granted, we would be number one.
How many teams could lose an
We would be
all-star,
number one.
second-team all-defense for 43 games out of however many they played? There's 13 to go, but 43, more than half the year, and still lead basketball by 3 games.
Yeah,
I would say the Boston Celtics,
they don't lead by 3 games.
and they don't, but damn, they're close.
In the
That's,
East.
that's a comparison.
In the East.
That would be my comparison. Jaylen Brown being similar or not better than SGA.
To your point, Jaylen Brown has had an incredible year. And I know I ran into one of the Celtics owners during the All-Star weekend here, and he said the biggest shock to us is that Jaylen Brown, I think he's 29, got better at 29 than he's ever been. And he said, you just don't ever see it, where somebody takes a leap after he's been a really, really good a finals MVP player, and he took a leap. And there's no way they would be afloat if he hadn't taken that
The
leap.
contribution there goes to his trainer, Jamal Lovell, Athletics, goes in
Yep.
and he analyzes the game with him. But those attributes that he's displaying right now has been, let's just say, pocketed for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Me and Brandon, we actually
Not
seen last year.
It's not pocketed.
It has been
He
because he has the keys to drive and to show that I'm a good driver.
He has to do
Before
more.
it was
It's not-
scoot over.
He has to do more.
That's what the point. The point is
It's kinda
when
like
you
Mike
can.
left and
You're
Scottie
still
Pippen
doing
took
your
over.
thing,
Yep.
but you got somebody else that could do their
Scottie
thing
came
too.
in.
But
Now
when you can
just
do-
gotta do everything.
But when you can
Yeah.
do more and you can
But
go
you're
show
doing
people
more.
you can
Except
do
Tatum's
everything.
not Jordan.
Now you get to show your display. You get to show
You did
how
show
good you
people
are.
You won Finals MVP.
But you
showed
wasn't doing everything then.
people. So what was he doing different?
He was playing the number.
Not shooting the
He was
same, not
he was
shooting-
playing the 1A, 1B.
Just shooting more. That's all.
No, he has the team. He's the leader.
Yeah.
It's going through me. It was
It's
going.
different. It's
Was it
different.
going through Tatum?
Yeah.
It was going through Tatum.
It
Yeah,
was
no,
going
no,
No, it wasn't.
No, it was going
Well,
through Tatum.
well, if it was going through Tatum, Tatum won them a championship.
But it didn't because at the
So,
end,
if it was going
at
through
the
Tatum,
end,
he won them a championship.
at the end,
so Brown got to win a
Brown
championship.
stole the keys when he was sleeping. He was sleeping at the wheel. He stole them keys. He said, "Come here, let me show you how to drive this shit."
Tatum won a championship then.
They won a championship.
Or now it's they.
But whose car is it now?
Both.
Whose car
Or
is
is
it?
it now?
Whose car is it now?
It feels like Jaylen had to move over and let Tatum drive again.
Come back in. He had to come back in because it's our car. Essentially, it's our car. But I got the keys. So when I got the keys, it's my car. You don't get to change the songs, bro. It's my playlist that plays.
Now that you
No, that's what you want.
Yeah.
It's my playlist.
There's one.
You can request a song. You can say, "Could you play this?" Nah, man, we playing my shit right now.
So that means we got to win a championship.
No, this is who
He
Carter
got to
is.
play. Next year, it'll be equal opportunity for us to do the coin flip and say who playlist we're
mean, they still
gonna
have
play.
a chance to win
We're
the
gonna do it like this. We got one that's a 5-star, a 5-time All-Star, one-time All-NBA player, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, Finals MVP. Then you have another one that says 6-time All-Star, even though he missed this year, 5-time first-team All-NBA, meaning he is the number one player in his position, All-Star MVP, Eastern Conference Final MVP. Who car is it? So yeah, you did good. Hey man, you got us where we needed to go. Here, let me get those back. And then that's how we're gonna work. That's how it's always been. And Jaylen Brown has done what Jaylen Brown's done.
Not this time. Not
Like,
this time.
you know what the funny thing about it is? It's some teammates actually like each other.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Right? It's like, you know what I mean?
Probably
It's
do.
like some
No, that's
people
what
like
you do.
Jaylen Brown and
do.
Tatum actually like each other.
No, they
so
do.
there's no beef in here because they
not-
both know.
nobody said it's beef.
Hey,
Somebody
we do.
has insider information to know who the leader is.
Yeah.
Who the leader is.
Yeah.
Who the guy is like, hey, he takes when I go do this and give this energy, he's like, okay, that's what we on today. We on this energy today.
I don't think it's.
But when you got the talent, you can just go be on your own energy all the time. Jason Tatum has the talent to just lead by example.
Brown is the leader of the Warriors.
Jaylen Brown is the general. He is the, hey, we're going to do this. Hey, we're going to rotate on here. Hey, guy, you got to be here. That's this.
Draymond is that.
But he has the talent to get behind that. He's not just Draymond. He has the talent to be like, hey, JT.
But you saying the
if we
leader
go
like
ones, you might not get a game, bro.
But you saying leader like
If we go ones, you might not get a game, bro.
Might not. That's not.
You might not get a game, bro.
That's not reality.
saying
though.
leader
But that's
like
the
leader's
talent.
the best person on the team. Like you saying leader.
No, the leader means that I am the best suited to push us in this direction.
Yeah. Just give me the ball, and I'm gonna lead us in
No,
scoring.
he's already tried that.
right.
I mean,
what
that's what I'm saying.
he
We won a championship when we did that.
No, he didn't. No, he wasn't doing that. Give you the ball and just score the
Did
ball.
he lead him in scoring?
Listen, bro.
Did he lead him in
Did you
rebounding?
watch the game?
Did he
Don't
rebound
just
and
look at
assist?
the box scores, bro. That's not what happened in the fucking finals.
It did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Jaylen Brown led the team.
And what?
Everything, bro.
Okay. Let me look.
Not stats. I'm not going to the stats. We're not going to the box score.
We're not going
but
to the
hey,
stats.
let's play the highlights. Let's go watch the game.
Let's
Let's
go.
see why this possession went this way. Who was guarding this guy? Why did he miss these shots? Who made that play and this play? Who made these big shots? Let's go back. Let's not just look. Let's not be the box score people.
You said
Let's
that-
not go and be like, look at the
You said- so-
look at this.
so-
Let's watch the
So you
game.
said who passed it to him, right? Passed it to him, that's called an assist. So he had more assists? Who got key rebounds? I'm just
We're talking hoop, man.
So what yours
We're not
is,
talking stats.
Okay, so yours is just fantasy.
No, we're talking hoop. We're talking watching the
He's saying
game.
both ends of the floor, basically. He's not talking about the stats. He's
Have
talking
you
about
ever
both sides.
have you noticed that no one's ever called Tatum out for his lack of defense? No. You remember who was guarding? You remember they put Tatum on Gafford? Gafford could not take advantage of Tatum in the post, so they couldn't do what they wanted to do. Dallas couldn't do what they wanted to do.
Gafford as a fucking offensive
They pick and
player?
roll and switch.
Because
Who is Gafford?
because they wanted to go small. They wanted them to go big, so they were trying to post Tatum up early, and it didn't work. That's why so many switches are happening. And
Why didn't it work?
because
Gafford
Tatum
don't
plays
average 20 points in the
Because
post.
Tatum plays defense too.
What are you talking about? Gafford is
Then
not
we
a
have-
post player that's going to give you 15 points on the post on jump
What is
hooks.
Gafford average?
Don't matter. He got a big and a guard.
Yeah, it do matter.
Got a big.
It do matter. DeAndre Ayton, Clint Capella. We're
That's
not
like
throwing
you-
it
that's
down
like
there.
you posting
We're
up
not
Tennessee.
throwing it down there to
It's
you.
like you posting up the BJ, right?
No, it's not, because I'm going to get a bucket.
But the height.
Ain't no height, no nothing. It don't matter. It could be him or it could be you. It don't matter. I'm getting a bucket down there. The gas chamber, nigga.
Hey, you remember we had Xavier Tillman here, right? And he said he thought Tatum didn't play defense until he got there and realized how great of a defensive player he was. Tatum has always been a two-way defender.
Yeah.
Just Brown is better. So you don't look at Tatum. It's like the 96 Bulls, right? Jordan Pippen is so good, you didn't realize Ron Harper was a lockdown defender also.
I did. Well, I did.
No one realized.
I mean, that's
right,
what-
right.
that's what I'm saying.
He should be
If we
first
know
team all
who-
defense too, but
Bro,
you got
it
Michael
don't
Jordan
make no
and Pippen.
sense, because if you know hoop, you know fucking Ron Harper played in other teams other than the Bulls, and he was a great defender before he got there. He was both. He was both.
No.
He's always
He was
been
both, yeah.
a two-way player that can lock down and get buckets.
But-
when we get to the Bulls,
Man,
I got to regulate myself as one of the silent anchors. I'm a silent anchor. I can play behind Mike and Scotty and help them on the weak side because I know what I'm doing.
But-
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, like you said, Tatum can be a good defender.
He is a good defender. I can be. He
defender.
is.
But we know who the better defender is.
So, Gil,
99 and 90, you're 90.
That's 9 points.
yeah, Gil, what was the difference in that finals? What was the key difference in that finals was that Jaylen Brown took Luka and destroyed him. He shot, 7 of 29 from three, and even down to the closeout game when it looked like Luka was going to go back in, Jaylen Brown's over on the bench saying, "Put me back. I want him. I'm going to make sure he doesn't get another bucket." It was him, and I was rooting for Dallas because I love Kyrie. And the guy who always scared me game after game was that guy, Jaylen Brown, not Tatum, because Tatum's going to shoot a lower percentage. He's going to shoot more shots. He's gifted. He's taller. He's longer. So he can use height and length to be a good defender. But the other guy is just a dog. I mean, just the all-time tear you apart dog. on defense. And Luka was a
On defense.
disaster.
And one made first team All NBA, and one didn't
Yeah.
make the All
Oh,
NBA
God.
team.
We know that.
There's
we
one
know
that-
that's biased based on the voters.
No.
We're not going to keep using that.
Hey, stop with the voter shit. Who voted him most? Who voted him Finals MVP in Eastern Conference Finals? So stop using the voter shit when you want
we're
to.
going to use it?
Did they vote for
we
him to
gonna
win
use
Eastern
it?
Conference Final MVP?
Was,
yes.
was
Did they
Jaylen
vote
Brown
for him
was
as
Jaylen
the
Brown
MVP
was Jaylen
Finals?
Brown all defense last year? No.
Did they vote for him?
No.
Did
he
they
was
vote-
not. But he was a clear all NBA defender. Clearly.
Yep.
In the
He
finals?
did not make all defense.
No.
The year before that,
It
he
ain't-
said,
it ain't
I'm
clear.
spending this whole
It ain't
year
clear.
playing defense to prove my two-way player
Not clear.
that I am in this league. This year was, I'm going to show y'all I'm a clear-cut MVP. Now I can play both sides of the ball, and y'all have seen it clearly. So now, not to get the credit for it would be
They
based
had-
on what?
but they had
Jason Tatum
three.
being on the
But what I'm
team?
saying is,
Derek
don't
White is
use,
a defender.
don't use. What I'm saying is, don't
They all made
use.
all defense.
Come on.
Don't
and is
use
Jaylen
defense.
Brown not better than him?
I don't know.
Now y'all don't know.
Wait, huh?
That's
You
cold.
said what?
But that's the
Is
problem.
Jaylen Brown not a better defender than Drew Holiday or Derek White?
You
And
can't say, I
that
don't
becomes
know
a
about Drew
but
Holiday.
you know what's so funny? That is
I
the
don't know
problem
about
with the
Drew
team.
Holiday.
It's no different than the Bulls were.
Yeah.
What?
You have so many great defenders on a team.
Thank you.
You stop looking at some of them.
Yeah.
Right? So you got Drew Holiday and
they all made
you got
all
White up there
defense.
doing all their dirty work, right? Where it makes it easier for everyone else. So you don't realize how great Jaylen Brown
And
and Tatum is.
I mean, well, they.
Skip just
I mean, well,
said
they
it.
are
Like
great. I
anything.
mean, they were
Skip
on the
just
U.S.
said it.
team.
Did he what?
Skip just said it.
But
In the
Derek was on the-
finals,
Derek
what
was
did
on the
he
US
do?
team.
Jaylen Brown said, no, I got
No,
him.
I got him.
I got him.
They-
And he had
What?
two other guys on the team who were all defense.
No. And they were trying to get Drew
they
Holiday
were-
Finals MVP too.
No,
for a
listen to
minute,
me.
though.
These two other guys was not guarding Luka.
Hey, that was.
Yeah,
Was they trying to give Drew Holiday Finals MVP too
These
for a minute?
two other-
to that third, fourth
These
game?
two other guys were not guarding Luka.
Everybody was guarding Luka on the switch.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown
I think Jaylen Brown
held him down.
I think Jaylen Brown guarded him on his. He
had the most
affected his shot. It was
impactful. He
It was
had the
20.
most
It was
impactful.
21 total shots. Jaylen Brown guarded him on shooting.
It was the rips and a half.
It was the rips and a half court, but when it
He
came
had
to
the
the
most
when it came to the
impactful
shooting,
Most impactful
it was only
moment.
21 challenge shots because they switched.
Okay.
So Jaylen Brown didn't
We
guard
had
him
the
like
stats.
that.
We
It was
had
the
the
picking him
stats.
up full court.
Okay.
That's where Jaylen Brown did his dirt.
Yeah.
Al Horford
9
held
of
him to
22
0 and 8.
shooting, I believe.
Huh?
9 of 22.
It was 9 of 22 from shooting. That's what Jaylen Brown did out of 108, I think.
25% from three, but only on 2 for 8 on the
Yeah. So Al Horford, I remember, it's like he was 0 and 8 against Al Horford. Like everybody split that time. But Jaylen Brown picking him up full court, ripping him in the backcourt. That's what
He had
made
the
it
most
seem like he did
impactful
the.
moment.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good way
He
to
had the most
discredit his
impact.
defense, but it's
I
not
didn't
going to work.
discredit his
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. He shut him down,
but-
and that was the whole deciding factor
Well, I mean,
of
he
the
did
series.
average. I mean, he did average.
He's 30.
Luka did.
Yeah, he did
average
average
like
30.
31.
He averaged 30.
He still averaged.
Yeah,
But
he averaged
it
30.
said possessions when guarded by Jaylen Brown.
Guarded for 154 possessions.
154. There go them
Like
stats.
32 total minutes of games.
There go them stats.
okay, yeah.
But I'm
There go them
saying
stats.
But it was not. But it's 9 for what? What was he for?
9 of 22, 2 for 8 from 3.
9 for 22 against Jaylen Brown.
And 2 for 8. Every
From the
time
three.
I'm guarding you.
But
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Sit that ass down over there.
Everybody
Sub out
else.
when I come in.
Yeah, yeah.
Boston
You got to give it to
switches,
him.
So that's
But,
why
yeah,
I'm
Boston
saying, how
switches.
did y'all just say he guarded him the whole game?
It's the full.
Why you
it's the-
think you could keep calling the fucking
Listen,
pick and
Nick,
roll when I'm on you?
Nick,
thank you.
Why you?
Nick,
Because you
Well,
don't
I
want
call
me
for
on you.
pick it-
You
thank
don't
you.
want me
So
on
I
you.
call
That
for
means I'm a
pick
good
and roll.
fucking defender.
Anybody would get the less defender on you.
So who are the less defenders
but
other than
you're
me?
not. If they other people doing their job.
Listen,
if I'm
bro.
still struggling,
if I'm guarding
that means
you and you keep calling a
Why do you
pick
have
and
a
roll
problem- why you
to
have a
get
problem
the
with Jaylen
other
Brown
guys
getting
on
Finals
you,
MVP?
I don't. I got a problem with people trying to make Jaylen Brown over Tatum or Tatum over Jaylen Brown. Why they can't just be both?
Because you can't be. Because somebody got to be number one.
And I
But
am.
I've been number one.
And
and I won a championship.
we always talk about that.
But I won a
Like shit, when you get the keys, man, I'm not finna give you
But
back
when
the
we
keys.
number-
I
Nah,
take
take the
the
keys.
keys.
It's
mine.
It's mine now, for sure.
So who's number
When
one?
I got the keys, I'm
Who's
not
number
number
one?
two.
Who's number one right now?
Wouldn't the one that was first team All NBA.
Who's number one right now as of today?
5 straight years.
Who as of
What I'm
right
saying
now?
is,
Who's number
when
one?
you-
Jaylen
when you-
Brown is number one right
is
now.
number one right
As of
now.
right now today, Jaylen Brown is number
But
one.
when I'm number
Oh, because
one,
one was
right
out.
now,
So stop pretending that they were both playing in the
Yeah.
same game.
Thank
One
you.
was out. That's how you got number one.
What do you mean? He's
One was out. Right? Scottie Pippen was
Finals MVP.
Scottie Pippen was number one on the
Finals
Bulls.
MVP.
Okay, and
Scottie Pippen was
Yeah.
number one on
Yeah.
the Bulls for a little period of time.
doing this.
What does that
Come
matter?
back.
Yeah, and
Remember
Scottie
this?
Pippen
Y'all
never-
remember
and
this?
Scottie Pippen
Remember
never
this?
got Finals MVP.
Remember this?
Scottie Pippen never got
come
Finals
back, yeah.
MVP.
Please
So
come back.
I know that. So yeah,
nobody was voting
Scottie
yet.
had his chance to be
You
number
never saw
one.
Jordan in
Scottie
the
never got
pair.
Finals MVP.
So you like the voting?
What?
You like the voting? See, that's my thing is
What
don't
voting?
use the voting when
I'm
it's
not using- I'm
what
not-
I'm saying is don't use the voting
I'm not using the voting.
because all of it is voting.
Listen, at the
So
end of
don't say Jaylen Brown didn't get voted.
Listen, at the end of the day, Jaylen Brown get the lower end of the
What I'm
stick.
saying is
He
use
don't
the
get
We
voting
know that
across the board.
because we've had discussions about the lower end of the stick.
like
as
Dan,
well.
like he got Finals
He's
MVP.
too smart.
The Finals
Jaylen
MVP
Brown's
can't get
too
a.
smart.
The Finals
He's
MVP
too
can't get a look
articulate.
for the USA team.
No,
What type of shit is that?
Come on,
what,
man.
What I'm saying is,
The
what I'm saying
champion
is,
can't get in the
no,
game.
what I'm saying is, if you say Finals MVP, right, and you use that, and they voted on that, and I say, did he make an All NBA team? Or the voters? You can't do that. You can't do that. Did he make an All Defensive team? The voters are hating
Listen,
on
at
him.
the end of the day, Jaylen Brown gonna always get the lower end of the stick.
No, but what I'm saying is,
No.
you
Yes, he
can't
is.
use the
Yes, he
voters
is.
when you want to.
Not no more.
Yes, he is.
They both.
So is Trae Young? Does Trae Young deserve more
yeah.
credit
Hell
for
yeah.
his career?
Hell yes.
Is it the voting?
Yes. It's all of it.
So can we use the voting or can't we?
I like Trae.
Because you just said don't use the voting.
No, I said you can't use it when you want to.
So can we use it for Trae Young?
What do you need?
For his career? Does he
Is it-
deserve more All-Stars?
Is he getting voted? in
Spurs,
things?
the
Not
Celtics
getting
and
voted
Trae Young.
in based on the bias of them not liking him.
Okay.
And everyone's saying he's overrated and all this other
I'm saying is-
bullshit. And if we know it's bullshit and Jaylen Brown's dealing with the same bullshit, if Dame Lillard was dealing with the same bullshit, if there are other guys getting snubbed out because of the bullshit, we can't say that it ain't no bias based on the voting.
But then
Jaylen Brown gonna be a
but the
football
same
team?
Eastern Conference Finals MVP got voted from the bullshit
Based on his performance in that series. In that series, not the season long. Oh, we don't like him because he runs the pick. We don't like. Nah. This is in this series where we can see clear cut why he got this.
Is Jaylen Brown?
No. You said you can see it clear cut, and then when I asked you to
Is
show me
Jaylen
it,
Brown making first All NBA this year?
No, he's not.
he should.
He should.
should.
He should, but they're not gonna give it to him.
Is he making all defense?
Y'all keep saying he should, so who's your five then? You keep saying who should make it.
Them Euros.
Who are you booting out?
Luka gonna make it.
The
Luka gonna take his
international
place.
players?
Wait,
I'm just
my
saying,
five?
We're talking about a bunch of players that should make
My five
first team
off
all-
of what I thought they did this year and from where their team was and what the expectations was on them. I'm going Cade.
Yeah, I'm going. Okay.
I'm going Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going Wemby.
Yeah.
You got 2 more spots, Gil.
I'm going SGA. And I'm going, as much as I want to say Luka, I cannot discredit a goddamn triple-double. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
Right? And you doing a triple-double with Guy, you don't even have a bunch of shooters over there.
Yeah.
Right? So you making it possible. So I'm giving it that, and then Luka.
I like that five.
Like me, I would put
That's-
Jaylen.
I
Me.
like that
Luka
fight.
No,
gonna take
me.
Brown.
I will sacrifice.
Luka gonna take
I will
Brown.
sacrifice Luka for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that's what
because
they gonna do.
Luka has a team.
Yeah.
His team is there. Jaylen Brown's whole starting five was gone. Tatum's gone.
Yep.
Drew's gone.
Agreed.
Al Horford's gone. Porzingis is gone. And you got that team where your whole team is gone, and you got them where they are.
Yeah.
No one can say that in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
No one can say my team is performing in 90% of what I used
Right, 20,
last year is gone.
29, 20.
Yeah, so I would use him. I would put him over Luka
12.
if I had to. If I had to vote.
Okay.
So you got the same- you got
if
the
I had
same
to vote,
list?
I'm voting for Luka. But I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm
saying,
right.
as a basketball,
What's
I'm
your
giving
list?
it.
My list would be the same.
Huh?
Your list the same?
Yeah, same list.
Let me say one thing about why Jaylen Brown doesn't get much love from the media. As a media member, I have always sensed an undercurrent of negativity directed at Jaylen Brown. You mentioned high intelligence, honest to a fault with the media, can be a little prickly, can complain quickly. And Jason Tatum has always been the delight of, the best interview in the league. And he's always on court, he's always happy and nice and charming and all those things, and it operates, man. Where deep down, subliminally, when you go to vote, you're like, God, I love Jason Tatum. He makes our job so easy, and Jaylen sometimes makes our job a little difficult, a little harder to do, and so that operates. And I'm with Gil's list because Jaylen earned it all the way until Jason shockingly came back. But they were left for dead, man. Yeah. And he made them the second best team in the East like that. If not for Cade Cunningham, they would have been the first best team. So I'm with your list, and I would put Luka as 6 instead of 5. Yeah.
As much as I despise Luka's efforts on defense,
You just
I
gotta
think
go.
Cade.
You just gotta go against him. Like,
You just gotta.
Can I finish?
Yeah, you can be.
We just.
Can I finish? As much as I despise it, Cade is a little too early for me. I would take Cade out, put Luka there. Luka would be there. Cade's too early. I don't see Detroit being the team where he can sustain this again next year.
Whoa. What does next year got to do with now?
Because it's projection.
No, it's right now.
This is me talking. When it's your turn to talk, it's your turn to talk. When it's your turn to talk, so if we talking right now, okay, so let's talk right now. Okay.
He just said the Spurs was projected 10, so they 2.
So I didn't want to do this, so we go to the stats. We'll go to the stats.
It's not going to be sustainable.
Cade Cunningham.
Nobody want to give.
All right, Cade Cunningham then. We'll go through it.
25-10.
Hey, Cunningham will be
The last what? Okay, the last 10.
Don't count the
10
last
games?
game against the Wizards, though. He lost that game.
You want to say the last 10?
No, the whole season.
Whole
What do you mean
season?
the last 10 games?
Because there's been a drop-off. When you're talking about being all NBA, you talk about being consistent.
But that's a
Luka has been very consistent all year long. They have won 9 of their last 10. They have surged from 6 to 4. These are all things that matter. All NBA consistency.
Number 1.
Consistency.
They have been struggling lately.
But he averaged the
Consistency.
same as Wemby.
Consistency.
He averaged the same as Wemby, and you got him in 5.
He averaging 4 blocks, 3
But
blocks.
still,
What is he
he's
doing?
averaging
He averaging 12 boards. You just talking about points? What you doing? What you doing, Swag? Just talking about points?
Do Wemby average 10
Are you
assists?
texting somebody? Or you looking at
Wemby average 10
stats?
assists?
Do we need to?
Shit.
Do we need to?
It evens out.
No, it don't even out.
All right.
I mean, he averages 10 assists.
Cade Cunningham.
Who he passing it to?
Man.
You see how I did that?
Jaylen Durden.
Players on the defense.
Jaylen Durden, the number 2 on the team. Look at his stats. Okay, cool. But listen, Cade Cunningham can move the fuck around right now.
So
I don't know.
Luka Doncic can definitely hold that spot down. If Cade comes in and does his next thing like this next year, he can have the spot, deserving of it. But right now, all the guys in the All NBA right now have been working their ass off to beat
Detroit been number 1
So
all
Detroit
year.
hasn't been working. Shea and wasn't been number 1 the whole season.
Why?
Shea and Cade.
Yeah, why you use that for Cade and not for Wemby, though?
What I need to use it for Wemby for?
You didn't know you used it for Wemby. You're not using it for
Yeah,
Cade.
you're
I
not
didn't use nothing. What are you talking about?
You said they was projected 10, and now they're number 2. He should win MVP.
That's MVP. Yes, we talking about All NBA.
So, right.
All NBA.
So,
All NBA.
Right, so all NBA. Yeah, Cade should be in.
No,
So-
Luka serves that spot, bro. Luka.
Nobody had Detroit beat.
Luka.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's the East, though.
Nobody.
No, I mean, you see how I did?
You see how I
It's
did
the
that?
NBA.
Who leads the NBA in scoring?
I made
Who leads the NBA in scoring?
Who leads the league in turnovers also?
Luka?
Luka. Who leads the league in assists?
It's a hard life.
Cade.
Man.
Where's Luka? 3?
Which one?
He's
3?
He's up there.
He's
I'm
3?
not sure
As
where
what?
Luke is. I just know
Assist?
It's called
Assist?
reverse
Yeah.
psychology.
He's first in points, 3rd in assists.
I know,
Hey, that
but
was
turnovers, though.
amazing. You got him
6
to
and
say
8.
Luka, you see how I did that?
I
get him every time. Get him every time. I picked this Jaylen Brown so he could pick Luka because I knew he was going opposite.
Guess who's still in there? Guess who's still in there?
Hit the button.
Guess who's still in there? Guess who's still in there?
Hit the button.
All my guys.
No matter what.
All my guys are still in there.
Oh my
He got to fight to get his guy in. I don't got to fight to
you
get
no
my guy
matter
in.
what, bro.
My guy's a no-brainer.
So this was
this is
a Wemby
crazy.
Spurs discussion that morphed into a Celtics Jason Tatum Jaylen Brown discussion that morphed to Luka. Trae Young mixed in between.
To all
You know,
NBA.
I got
That's
to
why I
move the
love this
lever.
show.
You know, whenever I move the lever, motherfuckers jump on that. See what I did there?
Easy.
See what I did there?
Well, let's keep this thing moving.
Really, bro.
Yeah.
So another interesting discussion we have to have. So Kings season has been disappointing to say the least.
Why are we talking about the Kings?
We're talking about a member of the Kings.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Just one member.
Man, you just hate quick.
Get the
Boy, you
smelling
don't even
salts.
think about your hate.
Look,
God damn, my nigga,
Have
you just
watched the Kings?
triggered.
Have
It
you
was
watched
just a setup.
Talk about Russ,
Just
bro.
a setup.
Oh.
Just a setup.
Jesus
But Russell Westbrook
Lord.
has been climbing up the all-time ranks in his 18th season, cementing his first ballot Hall of Fame career. So during the Kings' loss to the Spurs Tuesday, Westbrook passed Mark Jackson and Steve Nash to move into the top 5 all-time in career assists. Let's take a look at the list. Westbrook will probably stay in that 5 spot, just looking how things are going. Obviously, LeBron has potential to pass J. Kidd and Chris Paul. Nobody catching John Stockton, so let's just keep it real. But earlier this season, Westbrook joined LeBron as the only players in history with 27,000 career points, 10,000 assists, 9,000 rebounds, 2,000 steals, while also becoming the first guard in NBA history to surpass 9,000 career rebounds. 62 games this season, averaging 15.7 assists, 6 rebounds, 6 triple-doubles, 209 in his career, also the most in NBA history. Westbrook, a Los Angeles native. Again, when you look at Russell Westbrook, what do you think his legacy is in the league?
His legacy, complicated, at best. It's an unfair assessment of Westbrook's career because he was such a different type of player. His engine was out of this world when it came to how he approached the game, right? He approached the game with the Jordan, Kobe-like mindset, but he did not have the offensive skill to match it. But the I want to get better, I want to win every game, I want to do everything, the mentality was there. And the way he played the game itself was how you would want every single player to play. So, when they said he was stat pattern rebounds, it's like, well, rebounds is a individual thing. That meaning
Effort. Yeah.
effort. All 10 of us supposed to be doing that. Yeah. So we're now shaming somebody that rebounds, right? Well, patting your assists is a thing. Patting your wins for a coach is a thing. Patting scoring, patting blocks. There's a lot of things that you pat, but never heard patting rebounds unless you're just tapping it to yourself doing that. But, when it came to the effort of this game, you can't say he did not bring it every single day, from game day to practice to preparation, professional all the way around. I just don't think that the media themselves liked the personality when it came to them, because I understand where he comes from is you don't know my preparation to say, oh yeah, you shot 20% or you should have did that. It's like, you're not in our locker room to even assess me like that, right? And I get that part of it, but he's going to be judged unfairly. Like he's a great, his stats speak for themselves. He did something that just, you can't be duplicated besides someone who's trying to do it. Someone's trying to get 4 straight MVP, 4 straight triple doubles, right? That speaks for itself. What type of engine he was, right? Was he a pure scorer where some of the selfishness looked in the last 2-3 minutes? Yeah, he didn't have that part of it. He didn't know how to turn his motor down, right? How he played the beginning of the game is how he played the last 2 minutes. The last 2 minutes is for certain skills. And he didn't understand that part of the game. He's trying to drive his Ferrari in traffic. And he made a lot of dumb plays, but he also made a lot of great plays. Extra rebounds, getting his team. So for me, he should be praised for what he did to this game, because that's what we were taught. Bring it all. If you can average 20, 20, and 20, do it. Right? That's how it is. We sit here and complain about our big man not rebounding enough. Right? Like, how come you can't get no rebounds, right? You have a guard that's going in and said, don't even worry about it, I'll do it for you. Right? So you have to appreciate what he did to the game and what he brought. The style, that's your opinion.
Honor the gift. Let's shift over to you, Mr. B. When you look at Westbrook, his career accolades, what is Russell Westbrook's legacy in the NBA?
It's either you love him or you hate him. It's no middle with Russ. I just think, his preparation, being top 5 in assists, being the number 1 point guard scorer ever, first player to have triple-double since Oscar Robertson, a guy who, like you said, started the game 100, ended the game 100, a guy that I know growing up out of LA was at the sand dunes every morning with his dad, grinding until, he grew to be 6'3", and then everybody was scared to work out with him in the workouts. They were ducking workouts against him. But man, just his preparation, man, and he is the true definition of hard work, and his motor and what he brought kind of scares kind of people sometimes. It can be too much because of he wants it that much. But man, he's a Hall of Famer, first ballot for sure, and out of Los Angeles.
Lou Zinger.
Lou Zinger for sure. Gardena.
Shout out to the Wright brothers as well. Skip, let's shift over you. Obviously, you covered Westbrook for a long time in your career.
Long time.
What do you feel like Russell Westbrook's legacy is?
So Brandon just said love or hate.
I hate them.
I don't hate, but
I hate this bitch.
yeah, I'm closer to that. Yeah, I'm closer to that.
Damn.
Look, I tried to be a fan and I couldn't be. I've had my battles with him, and I do respect the fact that, to your point, I never thought I'd see anybody triple-double after Oscar. And he did it 4 out of 5 years. It's impossibly great, and it's first ballot slam dunk Hall of Fame. I got you. Now, you just said 5th all-time in assists. He's already 2nd all-time in turnovers, which cancels all the assists out. He's 2nd, believe it or not, to LeBron James, all-time in turnovers.
LeBron is all-time?
LeBron is all-time, but wait a
23
second.
years.
LeBron has played 309 more games than Russell Westbrook has played. And Russ is pushing him in turnovers already because Russ has led the league in turnovers 5 times, and he's come 2nd 3 times in turnovers. It's mind-boggling to me because he has the worst hands I've ever seen on a point guard in all my years of covering the NBA, and I started out here with the Lakers in 1977. That's how far back I go, pre-Magic, when Kareem first came to the Lakers. Never seen a worse pair of hands on a point guard, to the point that when he did play the 1 full year with the Lakers out here, you remember, LeBron had campaigned, go get him. And then LeBron quickly started campaigning to get him the hell out of here, because he is an abysmal 3-point shooter on top of all the turnovers. So in that 1 year out here, a career 31% 3-point shooter shot 29.8% from 3. And do you remember all those nights at Staples? Russ would go into a shooting motion and the entire arena would groan. Don't. Because they just knew it was going to be another Westbrook. And he Westbrooked more than anything I'd ever seen. And it's hard to overcome all the turnovers and horrendous 3-point shooting from a point guard. So it got so bad that year when he was here that we would go in on Undisputed every morning and we would do a rip of his turnovers and put it to clown music because it was just so it was comical. What are you doing? And to your point about how hard he played, I've never seen anybody play this hard, but I sometimes question, are you playing hard for you or for the W? Is it for you? Is it for your stats or for the win? Because his overall playoff record, and it's not all his fault, but he's 64-71 in the postseason. And I know for a fact, because I was very close to somebody very close to Kevin Durant, this was the reason Kevin left Oklahoma City. He said, and I quote, I will never win a championship with Russell Westbrook as my primary decision maker, period, end of story. So I had no problem with him joining forces with Golden State because he was going into his 10th year and he just wanted a chip. And he got a couple and he got 2 finals MVPs and he was really good and it really impressed me. And he just said, I can't do it. He loved Russ as his little brother, but when Russ is dribbling the ball up the floor every time, my turn or your turn? I think it's my turn. And he just goes, and you said he just goes hell-bent to the basket. And it's just, it's just hard. There's no efficiency to it, but it resulted in 4 out of 5 years triple-doubles. It was so to your point, it's the most complicated legacy in the history of the NBA. That's what it is.
Wow.
The most complicated.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it is.
It just is.
It's
No, let's shift over. Swaggy, what's your response? Russell Westbrook, the most complicated legacy.
For me, I think his worst mistake for sure was coming to LA. I think people that come to LA with LeBron, that's the number 2, leaves, and their career is pretty much over with after. Like, you just seen it happen with the guy that went to Dallas. But Westbrook is a top 5. I think he's top 3.
why when you just come to Lakers or Lakers with LeBron? Just Lakers.
I'm not. It's my time.
Okay, I'm just.
I think LeBron. Damn. See, you made me say LeBron. I think Westbrook is higher in his position than KD is at his position in all times. Like KD.
So what?
Yeah, I think
Higher
Westbrook
point guard
would
than
be-
KD is a small forward?
Yeah, I think it goes Magic, Steph, Russ, or you could go Steph, Magic, Russ. But I think he's right there for sure.
Jordan, Bird,
it's just-
KD. I mean, you got LeBron, Bird, KD. LeBron, KD, Bird.
Can I go?
I mean, you can go. I'm just do you know who the small forwards are? You know,
Yes.
KD's 2 or 3.
No.
Oh,
Huh?
No.
Continue, though.
Okay,
Don't let
continue.
them distract you.
Swaggy.
Don't let them
Yeah.
distract
I want to know what
And
number KD
Westbrook-
is.
Where the fuck is King?
When you go
Where's
4
King at?
years in a row, triple doubles, I think the hate comes with that. You say stat pattern, but other guys is in MVP races and they did the same thing last year, like a Joker or somebody. But them guys not considered stat pattern. But this guy could do it every day. 4 years in a row. That's unbelievable. The fact that, and he still plays through all the negativity he gets, and he still sits at the top at the end of the day. You can hate him or love him. I think he changed the game. Nobody was thinking about triple doubles or all that until he started this. He don't get the credit he deserves for sure. And that's on KD if he left. KD leaving shouldn't change Westbrook's career. They shouldn't be that shouldn't mess up Westbrook's career because he ended up being the MVP after that.
That helped it.
Like you
Actually
went to the
benefited from
finals
that
with
part.
me. You went to the finals with me, but you joined the Warriors that had more already won a championship, and you came there to be the
Finals
second.
MVP.
But you came there
Finals
to.
MVP.
He was. I was there. But still, you
He
could
helped
have
you.
won with Russ.
I mean,
You
so
got
he
guys
made you
in
help
his
make you NBA
lane
champion.
with
Said he couldn't.
James Harden, Westbrook, and KD. They're all top 5 in their positions, and you can't get it done. You blame me,
No,
but
they
I'm
wasn't
still a top 5.
They wasn't top 5 in a position. At
But
the
I'm
time.
about to say not
They
at that time.
became top 5 because they all left. So don't blame. You can't blame.
No, but that means they're all great, though.
They all became great.
No, you can't. You can't because
they were great.
They were great when we there. We went to the finals. We went to the finals.
They were young.
Yeah.
We were young.
were young.
We weren't great. We weren't all.
They were young. They
you
wasn't great, though.
But you
They-
take
they
the
were young. They wasn't
criticism
great
out
yet.
on Westbrook because KD
Who did?
left. Oh, it's
What he just
Westbrook's
said
fault.
is what he
It's
just said.
Westbrook's fault because I left. KD left. He's the reason. So you
No, he
tunnel,
said-
you tunnel your energy, negative energy towards this
He said, I
guy.
can't win a championship
Yeah,
here.
with Russ, yeah.
But that was the
That's
main
my little
thing.
brother. That's my little brother. But I can't
Can't
win
win, that's what
a
it is.
championship here. So I'm gonna win a championship. And
With a
you-
guy that won a
it don't
championship
matter.
already.
You can't
So
be
you're
mad
not.
if you're Westbrook. You can't be mad because you became you because he left.
He was already him.
Oh, he was?
He was first. He was an All NBA player with KD there.
He was MVP.
Nope.
No, was he
It
MVP?
don't matter.
I know what
Was he Mr. Triple
Was he MVP?
No, I know what you're trying to say.
He would have
but
never
there's a
been
difference.
MVP. He would have never been MVP if KD's still there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been a triple-double guy if KD was still there. Like,
It don't matter.
He would
moved out
still
the-
be great.
You would
Cool.
still
That's
be
what he's
great.
saying.
Would I
Still
be
be
top
We'll
five?
be winning.
We're talking about
your
him as top-
career. You could be number one small forward if KD if you didn't leave. You going winning?
How?
What you going
How?
to winning?
How would he be-
But that's the shit that could happen.
How would he been
You
number
don't.
one?
People don't respect KD's championships because what he did.
How would he been number one though if he said I can't win a championship with Russell Westbrook? So how am I be the number one small forward? I can't.
Out there, you was up 3-1.
But I can't win
You
a
can't
championship
put
with
that
him.
on Westbrook being up 3-1. Was it on Westbrook when they was up 3-1? Now it's on Westbrook when they come back.
No, he just-
That's what I'm talking
No,
about.
This ain't about.
So it was all
No, it's
KD when we were up 3-1.
Listen, it don't matter because
But
no
that's
one
what I'm
should
talking
be.
about.
like,
You're blaming him for
no one
all
should-
that.
No, he
His
said.
career is based on KD.
Okay,
damn
first of
it.
all, if you're KD, I left.
Why?
Because I
can't win a championship with you.
championship with you, so that's cool.
So that
That's-
makes
that's-
Westbrook.
So
that's
hold
okay.
on,
hold
Because they're
on.
saying I can't win a
Hold on.
championship.
Yes.
You making
But
the
we
decision.
can win a championship with him.
Who?
We can.
Who?
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay, well, then go do
could
it
have
then.
won
Okay,
it.
then why y'all
They
didn't do
were
it
in
then?
the finals.
So why y'all didn't do it?
Because he gave up and went to
No, I
another
left
team.
because I can't win a championship with you. So if
You're
y'all,
mad at the man's
if
decision.
y'all can't win, then do it with
Don't be mad
him.
at the man. The man made a decision. It worked out for him, right? That decision worked out for Westbrook too.
Right.
Because Westbrook became a top player in MVP.
No,
so
that's
Westbrook
what I'm
shouldn't
saying.
complain either.
But that's
He wouldn't
all
have been-
people bring up
Who
in his
cares?
career, though. That made him get
It made him
the
look
negative
bad.
light.
Who?
That's made him.
No, it did
the
not. He
negative-
still took
who?
off.
Negativity, criticism,
Who?
all that came from the
Westbrook,
KD shit.
the thing we're talking about Westbrook, if KD's there, Westbrook don't get what he has.
Nothing.
They're
It's okay.
winning.
If y'all let me go,
Because Westbrook
if we
don't
let me
get
go,
what
I'm gonna
he
get
has.
rid of all
Just
that.
like-
First of all,
I'm
y'all
gonna
need
get
to
rid
win.
of
Go
all
ahead.
this shit they
Just-
talking
just
about.
like- just
I'm gonna
like-
get rid of all
just
this
like-
shit.
You can't
Just
keep
like-
James coming off the
Just
bench.
like your championship
He's averaging.
came because of that same decision. So you can't be mad at KD because of that. The decision, everybody won.
Right.
Everybody won.
I won. You right.
Everybody did win.
Everybody
James
won.
won.
This is not
Everybody won.
something
They all
that
became
everybody-
MVP.
Like if you're Westbrook, you can't look at KD like, man, that's fuck because you top 5.
Yeah.
It's because he moved out of the way, but you became the man.
But he couldn't be top 5 with KD there if they
No.
win. Crazy.
How?
Man, the shit
How you gonna be a top 5 point guard?
And he
Number
was
2.
still averaging
You're the
20
number 2.
something.
21.
You add 3 championships to that team, he's top 5.
21,
So you're
6, and
saying
5.
over-
21,
So that's like saying
You're
Steph
saying
can't be
how?
top
the
5.
NBA
You're
gonna
saying
let-
how? So then how is Chris
Steph
Paul
gonna be
top
top
5?
five.
21.
How's Chris Paul top 5?
Who said he was top 5?
Chris Paul is the best player on this team.
Okay. How's John Stockton top 5?
Because he's passing it to Carmelo.
Okay, so how's Jason Kidd top 5?
Thank you.
Got to the finals back to back by himself.
Okay.
So everybody who ever want to know what his stats were before?
No. I'm asking in comparison to what you're saying.
20
Russell Westbrook could not be
21
in
seconds.
comparison to the guys who you
Yeah.
consider top 5.
Okay, so 21.
Both of those guys been to the finals too.
Hold on,
So-
21, 6, and 7.
By them.
That's tough.
KD leaves 28, 8, and 7.
Don't matter.
Then triple double.
If
Then
he's still
triple
aver-
double.
but
Then
if he's-
triple double.
So you
Then
said 21
triple-double.
what? You said
If I'm
21 what?
averaging
What?
20 something,
21,
yeah,
6, and 7.
Every winning
21,
championship.
6, and 7.
Yeah.
Has Jason Kidd ever had 21, 6, and 7?
No, he passed more.
He
wasn't
passed
four.
more? So just say no. Say no.
What does that have to do with anything? Did he
Because
ever
he's top five.
get? Did he ever
He's
get to?
top five.
Did he ever get to the
He's top five.
finals?
Did
Yeah.
Russ got to the finals?
Yes, with who?
Hold on.
With who?
What you mean with who?
With who?
He got there. You asked did he got there, not with who.
Okay.
How many
he got
did he
there
get
one
there?
time.
Can I get-
He
can
got
I
there
get
one
my
time.
spiel?
Jason
Can
Kidd
I
got
get
there
my
back to back.
Can he go, please?
Can I
Jason
get
Kidd
my
got there
spiel?
back to back
Can
with
he
that
go?
trash ass team
Can
he
I
was
get
with.
my
Are you
spiel?
I
crazy?
shouldn't go without getting.
I know,
Are you
you know,
crazy?
they
Everybody
hate
wins.
it.
They all
hate
win.
it.
Nobody
Man,
said
y'all got
nobody said
Jason
nothing.
Kidd fucked
We let
up.
everybody
We go
cook.
is
You know what?
What Jason Kidd was doing by him.
And number one.
Jason Kidd played against the Lake.
like, can't we
man.
get ours
Come on.
off?
Russell Westbrook.
Come on, man.
Russell Westbrook is the true definition of an underdog.
Yes.
From start to finish.
For sure. Yes.
And when you're coming from an underdog position, you're going to be underappreciated.
Whoop, whoop.
And you look at all the other point guards in front of him, and you already
Well, not Steph.
discredit the fact that the point guard position is made from probably 3 distinct things when it comes down to decision making, leading the team, and being able to contribute
Hey, man.
and distribute.
Hey, man.
Steph Curry's
All right,
an
so
underdog.
when you talk about Russell Westbrook's abilities as a true point guard, he does everything all the other point guards do. passes. He makes the great plays. He can make the right play when given the opportunity. But what he has that the other guards don't have is raw athleticism. He has the competitive fire to look at his defender and say, you're not in my way. I'm going to go past you, through you. I'm going to obliterate you. The reason why when Russell Westbrook was with KD and all the other point guards in the NBA could not stand him is because he took it personal every single game.
Kobe loved that.
So it's not about the media discrediting Russell Westbrook. It's about his peers.
Kobe loved him.
And his peers came in and said, hey, man, I don't give a fuck about him missing threes. I don't give a fuck about him turning the ball over. He's the hardest player to guard in the NBA because he will cross you over and dunk on everybody on the whole team. He will come at you full speed and he will slow down and hit you with his mid-range that is automatic.
So was D Rose.
And then you look at things like rebounding, right? Jason Kidd rebounded.
He did.
He passed the ball. He got a lot of triple doubles.
He did.
He didn't do it like Russell Westbrook,
Not
though.
4 years.
He didn't do it like that. But guess what? We didn't criticize Jason Kidd for step. Hey, Kenyon, y'all box out. I'm gonna get the rebound. Y'all go. I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Russ, tell Steven Adams to box his ass out. I got the board. Y'all go.
All right, so what's the
Steven Adams never averaged over 10 boards a game. You know why? This is our offense, me. 21, 7, and 6, that means I was still getting boards. I was still passing the ball,
the point guard waiting at the
it's
top.
not good enough.
Not.
How many assists has Steph Curry averaged the most in his career?
What, 5?
8, maybe?
7 around there.
8, maybe in 1 year.
1 year.
1 year he did 8.
and that's good.
1 year he did 8, but all of a sudden he's a great point guard. We're talking about the essence of the position. The essence of what it is to be a point guard.
He averaged 9.
That's why they put stock.
Who's that?
Yeah, 2013, 14.
So when
That's
you
why
look,
they put stock in there.
when you look, you say, man, can Russell Westbrook set a team up? Can he put players in position? Can he make the right play? Yes, he can. He's proven that. Can he destroy his opponent that's in front of him every single possession? Yes, he has proven that. Does he make bad decisions with his athleticism and his raw abilities to go back? Yes, he does. He does at the highest level because that's what comes with having that type of engine. Turning the ball. And when you're a coach and you understand what that player can do, you say, hey, Russ, you're not out there doing it on purpose. This is for the betterment of the team. You're making basketball plays. This is a basketball play. My bad, coach. Fuck. My bad, coach. My bad. That's me. That's on me. Because when you have the accountability as a great player, you know you made the mistake doing too much. You know that it's your fault. But when you criticize him based on him not being good enough or smart enough, that goes too far because Russell Westbrook is, to me, statistically the greatest point guard ever to play the game.
Statistically.
So when you talk about how it looks on the floor, it may not look like you want it to look, like John Stockton or Jason Kidd or Chris Paul. It may not look like that.
Luka lead the NBA in turnovers.
But none of them 3 guys can jump over people and dunk.
Luka and Joker lead the lead in turnovers.
On that New Jersey Nets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Say that again?
Luka and Joker lead the lead in turnovers.
Hold on, I don't think they heard you. I don't think they heard you.
Luka and Joker.
Luka and Joker
lead the NBA in turnovers.
Lead the NBA in turnovers.
But they didn't say nothing about his triple double right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
About it.
So he be turning that bitch over
turning
too.
that motherfucker.
Because when you get in triple double, you gonna have some turnovers.
Hey,
why does LeBron lead the whole NBA in turnovers?
Because he's been playing so many years.
Because he plays a certain type of basketball. Head down.
Head down.
I got athleticism. I'm gonna make basketball plays, and if I miss you,
Let him finish.
Okay.
if I miss you, or you drop it, or whatever happens, that's basketball.
He was.
It's a part of being
like
a
a
hooper.
6'8",
Russell Westbrook is the ultimate hooper. Regardless.
He is a
Hey,
6'9"
Skip, can you
Westbrook.
tell me
LeBron.
exactly what Kevin Durant said again so he can hear it? He said, what exactly? I can't, what?
I will never win a championship with Russell Westbrook as my primary decision maker.
Okay, so
That's
I'm
it.
glad you said it. Decision maker as the primary guy, meaning everybody you named, right? Everybody you named, the 3-man, the 5-man. Like, you're naming a whole bunch of people that's not playing the position where you're supposed to turn the ball over the least, where you're supposed to make great plays. There's no hero play. If Westbrook was a shooting guard with these same stats, he is considered one of the great. He is competing for the best shooting guard ever. But the position you play, this is like a quarterback. This is like your quarterback having 4 touchdowns, 2 turnovers every game. Your decision making during crunch time is questionable, right? So yeah, your motor that you have gets you in situations that we don't need right now in the last 2 minutes. We don't need 2 turnovers right now.
Bullshit.
I don't know
you
how.
know why I call bullshit?
Why?
Because he went to Golden State and Steph Curry was not the primary decision maker.
He didn't need to.
Say it again?
Wait,
You say he didn't need to. That means that he wasn't. Okay, listen.
Wait.
You know why he went there? So he could be the primary decision maker.
What?
Because while you were here with me, I got the ball in my hand, meaning you want to be the guy with the ball in your hand, and I'm not giving it to you because I'm the point guard.
Okay, and look what happened.
So now I left not because you can't do what point guards do. You left because I didn't want to give it to you.
Okay.
So that's bad decision making.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You're not supposed to pass it to the MVP.
That is stupid.
No, it's not.
Because the MVP.
Steph Curry is not the decision maker. Steph Curry is not the decision maker. Steph Curry is not the decision maker.
Draymond was.
Draymond is. So you wanted to go play with Draymond. You didn't want to go play with Steph.
But he was back-to-back MVP.
How is Steph top 5?
Passing it to the MVP.
He's not the decision maker.
But Steph is not the decision maker.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Okay.
Your argument is this.
No, that's not my argument. My argument is you have the ball. I'm the best player on the team. Stop making turnovers. Stop doing your own thing.
You know what's crazy? What's worse is that he would rather have Draymond Green be his decision maker.
But where we go with me?
It don't matter. KD. I'm just saying, like,
The same guy who pushed him off the team?
Make a smarter.
The same guy who pushed him off the team?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Hold on. For sure.
That don't make no sense.
As my point
I
guard,
left because he called me a bitch.
make smarter decisions.
Pass me the ball, Kevin Durant.
That's cool.
You're not the
You don't shoot that
You're
here.
not the decision
Hold
maker.
on, you don't shoot that
I'm the decision maker. Pass me the ball.
that here.
So the same shit that happened down there.
You was winning before you got here.
The same
Hold
shit
on.
happened down there.
Hold on, don't
You
do
had
that.
a problem with me.
Don't do that.
And you left over here.
No,
So
don't
you
do that.
left
Don't do that.
twice.
Don't do that.
You left
Don't do that.
twice,
Don't do
Skip.
that. Don't do that.
You left because
Don't
Russ
do
didn't
that.
give it to you, and then you
Ain't
left because Draymond didn't give it to you. What are we talking about?
Ain't one.
What is y'all
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
My decision making
They're
is
not
you
arguing
average
nothing.
4
Listen.
turnovers a
They're
game
not arguing nothing. He's
during the
losing.
wrong time of the
He's losing.
game.
He's losing.
That is what I'm complaining about.
He's losing.
You're turning the ball over
outta
when we
here,
need
man.
great position, great
outta here,
possessions.
man.
That's it.
They're losing an argument.
Wait.
That
Your
just
argument
sounds
was-
dumb.
But your argument
It's not my argument. It's
They
his.
was young.
It's not.
They was
And we got
young.
to a finals.
Okay, and they lost in 5. Get out of here.
LeBron and D. Wade.
Okay, and what you think was gonna keep happening?
What you mean? What you mean?
So you said
What do you mean?
What do we think?
What do you
was gonna
mean?
keep-
They're
We're
not-
gonna win eventually.
No, they're not.
What do you mean?
No, they're
Did you?
not.
Don't tell me what you would have
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Skip. Go ahead, Skip.
In that finals, it's the baby Thunder, and they're too young, and LeBron's arrived with D. Wade. Okay, I got it. But do you remember what happened in Game 2? It's the turning point game because the Thunder won the first game at home. Game 2 at home, halftime, ABC, Magic Johnson said, "That is the worst point guard play I've ever seen in a finals game." That's a quote from Magic Johnson that he reiterated after the game, which they lost. And they proceeded to go to Miami and lose 3 in a row. And in the closeout game, Russell Westbrook shot 4 of 20 and was just a nightmare. That's what you saw early, and that pattern continued, which is why he doesn't have a championship and why a slam dunk first ballot Hall of Famer has now been on 6 teams in the last 7 years. I've never seen that before.
KD.
Okay? KD has he been 6 out of 7?
It's easy for Westbrook to really go hunt a team and he can say, I go win with them.
I could.
I could.
But he didn't.
Stop saying I
But
could.
he didn't.
Okay.
But he didn't.
Okay.
You're gonna criticize him for not being a champion now because he didn't go chase the championship.
Nobody's criticism.
You're mad at him.
I want to ask the question.
You're mad at someone's decision.
They traded him.
You're mad at someone's
Just because you
decision
want to
that
stick
he
around
made.
So it's
because you wanna stick around
when they was up 3-1. It's all Westbrook's fault.
So we got to praise people for sticking around.
You're mad at the man's decision. If I
That's a
don't
good
want to play
question.
with you,
That's a good question.
if
That's
I
a
don't
good
want to
question.
play
That's
with
a
you,
good
I don't want to play with you.
That's a good question.
Nick, what's the
That's a
question?
good question.
It's Westbrook's fault when they was up 3-1. It's all Westbrook.
Nobody said it was all his fault.
But he's asking. Is
No,
it?
it's not. No, it's not.
So
But
his
y'all
fault when-
saying
No, it's not y'all.
when KD said that's why you.
KD said, I can't win a championship if you're making the decisions.
But when
Okay? You know what that means?
When we're up
Okay.
3-1.
You know what that means?
When we're up 3-1, about to win.
But do you know what that
hold on,
means?
Nick.
Do you know what that means?
If
If you are the driver of the car,
Yes.
I can never get to my destination
destination.
if you're the driver.
Yes.
We were right there at the destination.
And we didn't get there. We're driving, you're drinking, you're on the phone, you're doing
It's Westbrook's fault.
That's
what I'm trying to say.
No.
So being a great player like KD,
Okay.
you can't pull one of them games out. 3-1.
3-1.
No,
You can't turn.
You can't?
You can't pull. So every game.
Okay, let's go
Hey,
like
Nick is
this.
pretty smart.
Okay.
You cornered because they were kind of silent right there. They kind of
Didn't you just say?
hold on.
Didn't you just?
3-1. Why can't KD get us one?
Okay.
No.
Okay, it's KD's
Hold
fault.
on, because you said something when you was pretending to be Westbrook. I don't need to give you the ball. It's my ball. You said that, right?
I'm the point guard.
Yeah.
I'm the
I don't
point
need
guard.
to give you the ball.
I'm the point.
Yes.
I'm the point guard.
Yes.
Because I'm the point guard.
Yes.
But what?
So how can I get one of those rings?
3-1. How did we get to 3-1?
you MVP
How did we get to
that
3?
year?
How did we get to 3-1?
KD was MVP.
I was still the point guard too.
How can
I was still the point guard.
So what are
and
you
we're
doing?
up
Okay, so what are you
3-1.
doing as a point
Hey,
guard?
Kevin,
So what are you doing?
take us over the top.
So give me the fucking ball.
Kevin,
You got
take
the
us-
ball.
You got the ball.
You
Take us
MVP.
over the top.
Obviously, you're not giving me the ball if I have a problem with it.
But you got
So at the end of the
But
day,
you had a
so-
problem
so-
with Draymond
it's
too.
the-
You had a problem with Draymond
It's the
too.
decision making,
Listen,
dog.
at the end of the
Stop
day-
trying to pretend
Right.
you're saying something.
Right, listen, at
It's
the end
the
of-
decision making.
The
when we
decision
need
making. Hey, Draymond.
At the end of the day,
Throw me the ball, Draymond.
at the
Throw
end
it
of
to
the
me.
day,
Give it to me.
listen, at the
That's
end of the
why he
day,
left Draymond, right?
Dog, listen. At the end of the day, if they was up 3-1, if you want to blame it on KD, cool. At the end of the day, I'm out. So I'm gonna go over here, go
Do
get
you
my 2 rings.
leave? Do you leave if we win that?
Westbrook, 11 for 28.
Probably not. I don't-
11 for 28.
That's hypothetical. He
This
left.
is your point guard. 11 for 28. You're the MVP of the NBA. 11 for 28, 10 for 27, 7 for 21. This is the point guard.
How
Those
many
are those
shots did he
three.
have?
That was him.
No, Durant.
That was him.
How many shots did Durant have?
This was him.
That was Durant's.
This is the point
Read
guard.
That's Durant.
Russell Westbrook.
Meaning,
That's Westbrook.
meaning if
Right.
I'm the
Why you not reading Durant?
I'm the MVP.
Right. I'm not getting the ball.
I'm the MVP. My point guard is 11 for 28 from the field. 10 for 27.
What games are
from the
those?
field.
What
These are
games
the-
are those?
Loss.
So those, okay, what about the 3 that we won? The 1-1-1. Read those. Stop picking and choosing what you read to make the.
What are you talking about?
Read the fucking wins.
We lost.
Read the wins.
We lost. What are you talking
Read
about?
the
They
wins.
lost. They lost because of your point guard.
Oh, it didn't,
The
man.
fuck you talking about?
They lost because of the
That's why
league.
KD's a 2-time champion.
The
That's why he's a
MVP.
2-time champion.
MVP.
Like
you
you
the
said,
MVP.
like
Take
you
us
said,
over
I
the
can't.
top.
Like you said, I can't win with you making my decisions, homie. Pass the ball.
That was one win.
Shit.
7 for 21,
Pass the
5
ball.
for 14, 10 for 19.
Trying to take up for somebody who can't get to the
And then
finals.
he averaged,
like,
and then
Game 3.
he averaged 20.
Steph game 3.
Steph game 3, he had 11 points, and he shot the same type of.
Westbrook?
No,
No,
Steph.
Westbrook.
Steph. But I'm just saying.
Steph did
he
what?
took the same amount of shots, though.
Who was the point guard?
Who is the point guard?
Draymond Green.
Oh, there we go. That's you see that? What's that over there? That's a goalpost. That's a goalpost.
How? They
He just moved that motherfucker
How?
all the way over here.
Skip just said
It was
that Draymond
moved. He moved it. What was
He just
moved?
said
The man
Draymond Green was-
said,
you
if
just
you're
said it.
making the decisions,
You answered it for
if
him.
Draymond's
So then
making the
Steph is
decisions,
not a point guard then,
no,
right?
Draymond was making the decisions. Not someone
He didn't
taking
ask-
28 shots.
KD never said a point guard. He said who's making the primary
Decision making. Not who's bringing the ball. Did y'all notice when they were all together? When James Harden came in, who was the point
Draymond's
guard?
making the decisions.
Draymond's making
Who was the point guard when they were younger?
Klay Thompson, KD, he's making all their decisions. Oh,
That's why he led the team in assists. See, y'all didn't even see
That's
that.
why he led the. So he should be top 5 point guard all time.
He should.
He should. I think he should. He should. Shit, how is he not? How is he not? How is he not?
You need someone to
all of them.
Man, he won them 2 straight championships.
Made the decision.
That's Draymond Green.
He made the decision.
Hey, go over here, go over there. I'm gonna give you the ball.
Okay,
Hey,
but what?
Hey, Draymond, pass it to me. Pass it to you for what, motherfucker?
Okay.
I won this shit. You ain't did shit. You could go somewhere else.
Okay, the reason that KD left Golden State was because he realized he was never going to be as big in Dub Nation as Steph Curry. That's what that was about. What about
Shouldn't he have
Draymond?
known that?
I was about to say, like, how did you not know that going into it?
Okay.
I don't got nothing to fucking do with why he left OKC.
Right.
Goddamn.
Draymond.
It was about
They trying to
Draymond.
find-
It wasn't
they trying to
about
find something. They trying to
ball
find a
hogging
reason.
when we need the basket.
It was. It had to be because Draymond had the ball and it didn't pass it to him.
Like if Antoine said he can't win a championship with me because I ain't passing enough, I know what he means.
Right.
What does he mean?
Meaning I'm not giving you the ball when you
It sounds
want.
like y'all mad because Russell didn't get a ring because KD left.
It sounds like the same thing. It sounds like KD said,
y'all trying to blame
I can't
KD.
win with you making decisions because you won't pass me the ball when I want it.
Okay. What's
Now,
wrong with
you
that?
did the same thing with Draymond. Hey, Draymond,
I
hey,
want-
give me the ball.
I want to
Man,
win.
niggas ain't your team, it's my
Criticizing
team.
somebody's soft mentality and putting down the next person. He left because Draymond called him a B word.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
What they got to do with the argument?
He told him we was winning before
What does that have to do with
What does that have to do with the argument?
The argument, why did the argument start? Why did the argument start? The argument started because I didn't throw you the ball. That's why it started. The argument started because you were open, you fucking kept the ball, and you turned it over. We went to the fucking bench, and we were like, yo, nigga, throw me the ball. He's like, nigga, shut up. This argument, we been here, no.
Okay. Okay.
So one play out of that whole year, they won 2 championships.
Stop the whole dynasty.
And I'm saying,
Stop the whole
I
dynasty.
left.
I did it because I won before you and I won.
Cool, that has nothing to do with the argument.
Stop the whole dynasty.
The his argument is, I can't win a championship if you're driving this car.
Right.
If I'm driving the car and you want to assist me, we have a better chance. But if you think you're the driver, I can't win a championship.
But he never drove the car.
Exactly. He didn't win. He didn't drive in no championship.
Driving no championship.
Who did it?
Because West.
KD.
Oh my.
You just said Draymond Green was the fucking driver.
Like, what?
You know what driving means?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Do you know what driving means?
Move the goalpost.
No, do they?
Do you know what driving means?
Can we answer
Like,
the
you know how
question?
you said Jason, you know how like Jason Kidd, when he went to Dallas, they have dirt over there. Imagine if Jason Kidd took 28 fucking shots, 27 fucking shots, 20, while dirt is sitting on the court.
They not winning shit.
And he's going 10 for 28, 10 for 30. Like what are you got dirt on the court.
Jason Kidd ain't nowhere close to what Russell Westbrook was at the time.
Can you please educate him on Jason Kidd?
One knew who the star player was, and I'm getting him the ball.
Jason Kidd in Dallas, bro. Tail end of his career.
Jason Kidd
Final
with the New
thoughts.
Jersey
Let's
Nets.
keep it moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Jason Kidd with the New.
All right.
Oh, that was quick.
Rashad, last thought. If I may tell a quick personal anecdote, back in 2012, Baby Thunder, I'm on First Take. Day after day after day, I had to talk about how Russell Westbrook was starting to take more shots per game than Kevin bleepin' Durant. And the more I criticized, the more it became an issue in Oklahoma City, to the point that one night before a game, KD called over the Oklahoma City reporter, the beat guy, and said, write this: Skip Bayless doesn't know shit about basketball, because he was defending his little brother. And I'm like, okay, you took one for your team, you're trying to keep them together, but I said the next day on the air, Kevin, you know and I know he shouldn't be taking more shots than you. And that was the God's truth, and that's what showed you the rest of the way. That's what happened, is that as he showed you when they're up 3-1, that's what kept happening. Russ just says, give me the ball and get out of my way. And he's not a pure shooter. If he were a pure shooter, this would be over, man. He'd be like, we'd be talking about top 5 ever all time of any position. But he's a lousy jump shooter. There is no automatic to that mid-range shot. It's just too many missed shots, especially from 3 when it mattered the most. And Kevin knew it.
Let me ask you this. The year after Kevin left, who became the MVP of the league?
Okay.
Russell Westbrook?
No.
No?
Yeah, he
The
did.
very next year? Was it the very next year?
I think he did win it the next year.
Okay, so regardless
It was
of
his
regardless
first
of that,
triple-double.
No.
my point
Yeah,
being, my point being is
Say third year after
Russell
Kevin Durant.
Westbrook.
Say third year.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, because you said
My point is that wasn't my point. That wasn't my point.
The next year.
That wasn't my point. My point is this.
It was.
It was the
That was
next
next
year.
year.
So it was the next year?
Yeah.
Okay, so all that woofing for nothing. Okay, cool. Listen, the next year he got a triple-double. Do you think that a player has the room for growth after looking at why you lost this particular series? You go back the whole summer.
Okay.
And you say, I fucked that up. I should have did this.
Go
I
ahead.
should have did. You don't think that maybe Russell Westbrook has some regret about how he handled that particular series?
Probably.
Right? And then he did an interview. I don't know if anybody is even paying any attention. He did an interview. It was like, the last thing I thought was he would go there after they just did this to us. We supposed to run it back. Because us running it back, I get to go back and look at my mistakes
Yeah.
and say, you know what? Let me get with big fella. Let him know that'll never happen again. That'll never happen again. So without him, I had to go show him this is what I could have potentially did. With you on the team, regulating myself to go pass it to you more, rebound to you more, and take advantage of my mismatch in a more efficient manner.
Okay.
A more efficient manner.
Okay.
Those 11 for 28, yeah, I overshot. I overdid a lot of shit. You know why, though? Because I don't fucking like that light-skinned nigga, Steph Curry. I don't like him, and I was trying to kill him. I was overdoing it.
That's true.
Trying.
I agree.
So,
Hell of a word.
when you look back at growth as a player, as a hooper, and you can go and analyze that, and you can say, damn, man, I really did fuck that up. But damn, big fella, did you have to go? Did you have to do that, bro? Like, damn, why you didn't even have a conversation with me?
Nah.
You didn't even come talk to me.
Nah, hell
And
no.
I thought you said I was little bro.
All right,
why
then
would I
how
talk to
far
my little
did
bro?
the MVP's team go in the postseason that year?
I don't remember. Tell me.
Nowhere. They're out in 5 to Houston.
Did we have enough? Did we have enough?
Why would I have a conversation
Did
with
we have
somebody who
enough?
don't want to give me the fucking ball?
you know
No, we didn't have enough.
You know
we
what
didn't have enough.
you had in.
We didn't have
Yeah.
enough.
You know what the funny part
But
about
imagine if he stayed and we had this conversation
Yeah,
and we
hypothetical.
fixed
Yeah,
that
yeah,
misunderstanding.
Yeah. It's just hypothetical.
No,
Yeah, it's just
all you was
hypothetical.
MVP.
You know-
that year.
Yeah, it's just hypothetical.
that's
but you're the point guard and you telling me to get the fuck out the way, so that's why I'm having a
point.
conversation with you.
You know the
Like,
funny
get
part
fuck
about
out
it
of here.
is?
Who you talking to?
Oh, man.
Like, what?
I remember saying this,
It's too easy.
and I said the way Westbrook thinks, he has the Kobe in him, meaning
That's true.
when the number one goes out and he gets to sniff the crown, you're not getting it back. It was going to be a battle for it. So what happens is this. That last year, Westbrook is trying to show him, I'm not Robin anymore. I'm Batman.
Yep.
They're fighting over Batman.
Yep.
We've seen this before, right? We're fighting over.
Because the nigga
We're seeing it right now. We're seeing it right now.
Always either Batman or Superman. It was never a Robin on those teams.
Right.
So
Right,
Westbrook has never
You're
been
crazy.
Robin.
You're crazy.
He's never. You can call him whatever superhero in the DC.
Listen,
You're
if you-
not calling him a Robin.
If I'm
listen,
okay,
if you ain't
if I'm
number one, you a Robin.
MVP, if I'm
Listen, if you
MVP,
ain't- if-
everybody's robbing it.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah,
else
yeah,
is Robin.
yeah.
Because I
You a
took
Robin.
28 shots.
You a
Robin
cool.
don't take 28 shots.
Cool. So exactly.
Robin.
So like
Robin.
I was saying, that year.
Robin don't win MVP.
Hold on.
You never seen Robin win MVP.
Hold on.
Acting out
So
of
again,
character.
we're
Yes, we have. We have
hold
seen
on,
Robin.
hold on.
Jaylen Brown.
Hold on. No. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so we're at this standstill where I got hurt, you took over, and you averaged 28 a game. You like that. You like the idea. If I'm not here, you MVP, right? So in this finals, I'm trying to show you I'm him. And me and you are at odds right now. When you leave and say, you know what, we on two different levels. I already won an MVP. I'm trying to win a championship right now. You want to show the world that you are him.
As you should.
So I'm going to move over, let you be him.
As you should.
Both became right.
No.
Kevin Durant won the championship. Westbrook showed the world that he is the number one option.
I'm rolling.
I won an MVP. They both did exactly what they were fighting about.
No.
Same thing, Kobe and Shaq.
No.
Shaq and Kobe.
Yep.
I'm the number one option. I'm the number one option. You miss some time, you come back. Hey, take a back seat. I'm not taking no back seat. Get the fuck on. You leave. I show the world who I am.
But
that was the same thing here. Nothing changes.
KD led the
Facts.
KD led the team in shooting in that 3-1 series. Game 5, game 6, game 7. He shot more than Westbrook all game. Each game.
Why the fuck are we shooting close to the same if you the point guard?
Right.
You big because we are Superman and Batman. We are Superman and Batman.
No, we're not.
He's making up shit.
I don't need my point guard being. I don't need my
You're
point guard.
making up shit.
If we were, then you would be it.
You need
my point
Yes,
guard
you do.
being
Yes, you do.
motherfucking Superman.
Yes, you do. Because when you were down, the reason we were here, when you were injured, I was being Superman to get us here.
Yeah, look what happened.
I had to get us here.
Yeah, look what happened.
So now that I'm here, you're talking about I don't need my point. Fuck out of here,
What happened?
nigga.
What
Accept it.
What's the result?
He shot. He just said he shot more. He shot more every game.
What's the result?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Because the MVP didn't step up. The MVP didn't step up.
What do you mean?
The MVP did not step up.
No, my point guard didn't step up.
Step up,
Give me
MVP.
the fucking ball or watch
I helped
out.
us get here.
Give me the ball.
I
Give me
helped
the
us
ball.
get here.
Give me the ball.
I helped us
Give
get
me the
here.
ball. Since you don't think I don't need it,
I helped us
all
get here.
I'm gonna show you.
He gave you
I'm
the
gonna
ball.
show you.
He
when
gave you the ball.
I did. Next year, right? What happened next year? Right, and then what happened again after that?
Because you
Sit
got
going home.
You got
Sit
somebody
going home.
that's number one.
You got somebody number one, Steph Curry. You went over here. You left.
Ron won one game in the
You left
finals.
over
In
here.
front, Steph
Ron won
KD.
one game in the finals.
Who's over here?
Gentlemen, if I
Ron
may,
won
if
one
I may
game in the
interject
finals.
briefly-
Who's over here? Steph
I'm gonna
Curry's
show you
over
how to do
here?
it.
Steph Curry over
If I may
here?
interject briefly, it's tax season and everybody's talking about money. Refunds, bills, all that. But here's one people forget, credit. Getting your credit over 600 could save you about $2,000 the next time you finance a car. That's basically a whole tax refund staying in your pocket. Swaggy. Promo read, brother. If your credit isn't where you want it to be, or you're just starting out, check out Kickoff. Kickoff helps you build credit by improving the key factors that determine it. When you open an account, it diversifies your credit mix, and every on-time monthly Kickoff payment builds payment history. And because the payments are small, your credit utilization gets healthier too. Plans start at just $5 a month with no hidden fees and zero interest, and you can sign up right from your phone in minutes. Users who started with a credit score under 600 grow an average of 86 points just by paying on time. Start building credit with Kickoff today and get your first month for as little as $1 when you go to getkickoff.com/arena. That's getkickoff.com/arena. All right, y'all can do better whatever y'all are talking about.
12 for 31, 11 for 27.
Gotta keep these lights on in this new
What were we
studio.
talking about?
You see?
I mean, we cooked them. They got cooked.
We cooked him.
They got cooked. They don't
even know what he be talking about.
They don't even have facts. Y'all don't even have facts.
No,
You're
it's
just
not in
talking.
fact. They're not
Like, you're just
realizing
talking, you don't even have
one.
fucking facts.
Made the same amount of shots.
There's one that's supposed to be the primary shooter, one's supposed to be the primary decision maker. Meaning what you do at the end of the game is the result of wins or
Who's the
losses.
point guard of the Warriors?
Right? Wins or losses. That your decision, meaning make great passes, make great plays, make great shots. That's what you're supposed to do. So like let's say I go, let's say I dunk, I score 2, then I get 3 free throws, and then you come down here, shoot a 3. Then you come down here, get fouled. And then you come down here, shoot another 3.
KD was
And then
3 from 11.
And then
Westbrook was 3 from 8.
No. I'm talking about the last part of the game.
looking at the stats.
No, I know what you're looking at. Let me show you. Let me say this again.
He's not looking at the game. He's looking at the stats.
No. I'm
Right?
looking.
So he's going to try to paint it like this.
I'm just going to read.
Stats are the stats.
I'm just going to read. I'm just going to read it. Okay, so KD gets fouled, free throw, and then he comes back down, makes a 3. And then he comes back down, 2 free throws. So that's 1, 2, 5. That's 7 straight points. Then Westbrook comes shoots a 3. Then
KD was 1 from 8.
and then KD missed a shot. KD missed a
There's no context on.
KD was 1 for 8.
threw it to Westbrook. Westbrook was open and shot the three, and he missed
was 1 for 8.
Hey, Gil, can you
Westbrook
finish?
was 0
That's
for
not the
5.
context,
Gil, can you
right?
finish?
It's just, Westbrook come down and just shoot a three. Nah,
Gil, can
come
you
on,
finish?
man. Start the narrative.
KD dunk.
Go ahead. Can we finish?
KD dunk comes down, 3 free throws. Westbrook takes another shot. Westbrook shot. Westbrook got offensive rebound, passes out to KD. KD missed. Westbrook comes down, shoots a 3. Offensive rebound. What's the name? Loose ball foul. Westbrook. So again, when you're talking about my point, this decision maker, like I said if Westbrook was the shooting guard, the same stats he's arguing as the second or third best shooting guard ever. But you're in a position where you're supposed to be the smartest decision maker. Unlike Steph don't have to worry about those decisions because he has someone to alter it. That's Draymond Green. All he has to do is shoot the ball when he's open, make plays here and there. He don't have to worry about trying to run an offense like Chris Paul, like Rondo, like Jason Kidd, like John Stockton. So I'm pretty sure without even looking, if you take the number 5, which is Westbrook, and then you put everybody in front of them, and that's in front, their pass, their assist to turnover ratio is by far in front of Westbrook's. Westbrook was so gifted at what he did. It was either the Wayne Wade style, meaning you have a regular point guard who, when Westbrook was really good, when he had Watson. Watson's the point. Get the half court, zipper up Westbrook, give it, now go. Right? So the decision is, I already made the decision as the point guard. I'm calling the play, Westbrook come in, you're the shooting guard. Same thing with Miami. Dwayne Wade started as the point guard. Then they just say, you know what? It's better if he just gets the ball in a half court and runs his offense from here versus coming down full court thinking you have to score every time. And with an engine like Westbrook, you really believe that no one can stop me. If I had the same engine, I'm playing the same way. I'm trying to score every time because there shouldn't be nobody in front of me.
So in comparison to
but I'm in a
all of the-
position where I have other people to pass. I gotta make other people better.
So you're talking about traditional point guard, right?
That's what he's getting judged by.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, so is Russell Westbrook not one of a kind?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So he is one of a kind.
So is it one of a kind or a traditional point guard? Which one?
So if he's a one of a kind, which means we've never seen this shit before. Which means that there's an exemption of him being a traditional point guard.
No, you want an exemption. We're not giving you one.
Well, Steph is a traditional point guard?
No, Steph's not a point
So
guard.
why is he considered top 5?
Okay, but
Who holds the ball more? Who makes more
Steph's
decisions?
not a point. He can't make decisions.
At all, because he don't have the
That's
ball.
what they said.
Because Draymond does that. So why is he being considered the top 5
that
point
shit is
guard
so
all the
old.
time?
So who's making the who has the ball making the most decisions? Steph Curry or Westbrook?
Westbrook.
Okay. Now, so
Why is that?
So who's making the most turnovers during the last 5 minutes?
Westbrook.
Who is making the most bad decisions?
Westbrook.
Okay.
Westbrook.
So
Why? Why?
Because
he's playing the point guard position. If Steph Curry played point guard, he would have more turnovers. He would have more things that we can criticize him on because he doesn't play the traditional point.
Everything is or try.
Fuck out of here.
Try.
Fuck out of here. You're moving the goal.
You never got no facts.
Westbrook is a one-of-a-kind point guard that does multiple different things. Steph Curry shoots threes.
Cool.
That's not a point guard.
I don't need it to be a point guard.
So obviously he's not top 5. If you don't need him to be a point guard,
no.
we want Russell Westbrook handling the ball, doing what he do at a one-of-a-kind staff.
No. See,
Because he does, he rebounds, he defends, he plays hard, he does all of the things that you want a point guard to do.
Yes, but just in the last 5 minutes.
More shots than KD.
Anyways.
Cool.
That sound good.
The shots doesn't matter.
Now it don't matter. But it matter when Westbrook takes 28 shots. It matter when he takes 28, but it don't matter now. Come on, man. Drink some wine or something. Get this nigga some wine.
y'all
or
stop
something.
drinking wine.
Get this nigga some tap water. Get him some of that Flint shit.
Y'all to stop.
Get him something. Put some chlorophyll in that shit. He needs to clear his mind out.
God, Flint water.
Something.
So I got Steph, who's taking 5 shots, going 3 for 5 in the last 5 minutes, 1 assist, no turnovers. Versus someone
Steph
has
went
2 turnovers,
Steph went
0 for 3,
27.
but in the last 5 minutes. When you're being judged as a
12 for
point guard,
27.
he
I don't
shot
even know why
27 in the last 5 minutes?
Please stop comparing Steph.
Are you listening to what I'm saying? When you're being judged as a point guard, it is the last 5 minutes of the game.
That's a fact.
When the game matters the most. That's why Harden and Chris Paul bumped heads. Because both of them are thinking the same in the last 5 minutes. Chris Paul wants the ball. He didn't like James Harden taking certain shots in the last 5 minutes. He don't like James Harden just throwing the ball and making 1 or 2 turnovers in the last 5 minutes. Because Chris Paul's last 5 minutes, his turnover ratio, 0 point something. Meaning the last 5 minutes, if you want a great shot every time down, Chris Paul, by NBA standards, by history, is the most important person to have the ball in his hands because he's going to make sure you get a shot every single time. Versus somebody like Harden who might have hit 2 threes. He's going to come down and do 2 heat checkers. He can't do that in the last 5 minutes.
When they was up 3-1, what was that like? Was it good?
Whose?
Westbrook.
I don't know. Go look at the last 5 minutes.
I was just telling you.
Go look at the last 5 minutes.
Remember, I was just telling you that.
Did James Harden say, I can't win with a point guard like Chris Paul?
No.
He didn't ever say that?
No.
Why wouldn't he say that?
Because I just got him the fuck out of here. I just got him the fuck out of here.
Was they battling? Was they battling?
No.
Was there battling? He just said they're battling in the fourth about who should take the last shot.
Yep.
No, it's not No.
Hey, listen, traditional point guard who wants to do the
I didn't say
I got this. I'm going to do it my way.
I didn't say who takes the last shot. I said who makes the decision.
Who was making the decision? James Harden, right?
Yes, he was making the decision.
So the traditional point guard wasn't making the decision.
And what happened?
Because James Harden wanted the ball, let me do my thing. And Chris Paul is like, hold on, let me make sure we get the right play. I'll still give it to you. We don't need those heat check threes in the last 5 minutes. We don't need none of that. We don't need how many threes did they? How many threes?
Don't know what to do.
How many threes? How many threes? Okay. Did Chris Paul play?
So if Steph Curry is not having the ball in his hand in the fourth quarter to be a point guard to get criticized, that means he's actually not the one that's going to get criticized because he's not going to turn the ball. He's all the only thing he's going to do is shoot.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Well, a bad shot is a turnover.
So that means you're not being the point guard.
No. Somebody else is making better decisions.
So that means that Steph Curry is exempt from the conversation because someone else that can make better decisions than him is handling the ball.
All that happened with Chris Paul was he kept pulling his hamstring right on time when they had, they were up. Right?
That's the only thing.
Can I ask you a question?
That's the only thing.
Let me ask you a question.
They win game 6.
They can answer this, right? Y'all can answer this.
Crazy.
Chris Paul, in the last 5 minutes, is considered a GOAT at decision making and good shots and less turnovers. How many straight threes did Houston miss?
28.
28?
Was it 27?
20 straight?
20
That's one game.
Was Chris Paul? No, the game that mattered. That was the game that mattered. Was Chris Paul there?
Nope.
Because I can tell you.
Nope.
But
if Chris Paul was there,
for the last
if Chris Paul was there,
so you can't just do the game they messed up.
Happen.
You got to do the game.
What I'm saying is, that type of guard, that don't happen. We're not going to go 27 straight missed threes because, hey, we already missed 12. Run offense.
But when
Let's get the ball down low.
When I'm Russell Westbrook and you're Kevin Durant, I take 28 shots, you take 31. This is what the game looks like for our team.
No, that's no.
Period.
No, that's what it looks like for you.
That's how it's been looking.
That's what it looks like for you.
Yes.
It looks like that for you because you think you need to take the same amount of shots as me.
I don't think shit. When you was down, I had to keep us up. So now that you back, guess what, bro? I'm not going down. I got to keep us up just like you trying to keep us up. So you can take 3 more shots than me, bro. Here you go. But look, I'm still going to take my shots.
And that's why. And that's exactly why he left. Like, goddamn. Like our point guard
won at the end of the day.
Point guard, like imagine Steve Kerr talking about, you know what, I get to do this and Michael Jordan. I know you Michael Jordan. I know you got to. I'm going to still here, sit there, do my thing. Steve Kerr wasn't the
But you left Golden State for a guy who wasn't taking that many shots.
I want no.
A guy who wasn't taking that many
I
shots.
got what I wanted. What did I want? Skip, can you read it again? Because I think they be missing what the fuck Kevin Durant said. What did he say again, Skip? Can you please remind him?
I wanted to go and play with Draymond Green,
that's not what he said.
so Draymond Green can help me win a championship.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Come on, Skip, give it to him.
Kevin Durant said, I will not win a championship with Russell Westbrook as my primary decision maker.
When he left, what did Kevin Durant get?
Go to a championship team.
He got a championship, right?
He got back-to-back
Back-to-back. Okay. Back-to-back. So I got what I want.
I went to a team that won a championship.
I got back-to-back.
And I went to the team that beat us.
He went 8-1 in the finals too.
I got back-to-back.
8-1.
And for Westbrook's credit, I'm a number one option. They're both arguments. Yeah. They worked perfect for him, so neither should be mad about nothing.
Right. You shouldn't be mad about getting criticized going to the team that beat you.
No.
You shouldn't be mad.
No.
Nobody's mad. Who's mad?
I've been mad.
The only people mad. It looks like y'all
Steph
mad.
won more than all of them.
And where did KD start his career at?
Yeah.
Supersonics.
Supersonics. So speak about that. NBA getting closer to expansion. According to Shams, the league will hold a vote at the Board of Governors meetings next week to explore adding expansion teams exclusively in Las Vegas and Seattle, with both new franchises being targeted to start play in the 2028-29 season. This will be the first in a series of votes which require approval from 23 of the league's 30 owners. So according to projections, the two new expansion teams could fetch between $7 to $10 billion each in expansion fees, with estimates that both markets would be among the NBA's top 8 revenue generators. If Seattle does get awarded an expansion franchise, the Thunder would give the Seattle history back to the Sonics, just like the Pelicans did when Charlotte got the Hornets back in 2014. So the Wolves or Grizzlies are expected to move to the Eastern Conference if the NBA improves expansion teams in Vegas and Seattle. So Gil, we'll start with you first. What's your reaction to the league moving forward with adding expansion teams in Seattle and Las Vegas?
If you put a team in Seattle, that's considered an expansion team?
There would be the reemergence of potentially the Sonics, or they could change their name. They do have the Seattle Kraken out there. They could be the Seattle West Kraken.
Does that mean more games?
Same amount of games.
Same amount of games.
16 teams per conference, so it actually aligns better.
The problem with the thought of this is this. The economy is always the problem with the professional, especially for NBA. The lack of what you can do because of city size. Small market teams, because of the economy that it's in, have a problem with keeping their players, getting outbid. So Seattle getting a team. I don't know, man. I mean, listen. I know they had one. It was great. They loved it there.
That was my favorite team.
It was a booming place for basketball there.
For sure.
But times have changed, right? Times have changed. Like, are you going to be able to afford the players and keep your players? There's new things that have evolved in this game. There's new money, bigger money. If you're not in a big state where you can charge $20,000, $30,000 for front row, no matter who Memphis gets, they can never charge $30,000 for a front row ticket. So LeBron coming there, they can't change their ticket prices like that. Ja coming to LA, they can charge $30,000, $40,000 for the front row. You see the difference here? LeBron goes to Memphis, the most they can charge is $5,000.
Well, why have any small market teams?
Exactly.
No. Don't do that, because let him cook. Let him cook.
I'm gonna cook because I use the factual actuals. Just like the NBA decided they want to take All-Star Weekend out of small markets. There's just things small market cities just can't do that everyone else has the advantage over, right? And that's the problem, right? So as great as this is, it's like, well, are those two teams going to be hurt by it? Is either put another team in California, put another team in New York, put another team in Texas, give Florida another team probably, Canada. Right, the big markets that can actually keep up with everybody else.
Vancouver's right, yeah.
There's a deal that went through in the league. I think it was like the deal with FanDuel and DraftKings, fantasy sports, where you can bet, right? You think the owners get a piece of that pie?
No.
So if the owners get a piece of that pie,
But you're saying
and
they
you're
do?
talking about market share, let's talk about markets, right? Let's talk about small markets, big markets. If the markets are now obsolete based on the internet, there's a thing called the internet. There's a thing called a broadcasting deal where the games can be pushed internationally. So metrics based on attendance for owners are going to be less important than how many people are betting and supporting the game online, the viewership online, our bottom line based on how much we spend on players and how much we're getting on our outside investments. So when you look at the outside investments via DraftKings and FanDuel and look at all the other small market teams in the NBA, they're not complaining about their bottom line because there's going to be some broadcasting money coming in from that. So Seattle, back when the Supersonics were hot, Ray Allen, let's go back to the Rain Man, there was no true internet that could actually increase this metric. Now that there is, even with Ray Allen there, the internet was still there, but it wasn't booming for them to make profit. Now that it is, Vegas and Seattle can benefit from even low attendance. Because don't the Grizzlies have low attendance? I wouldn't say that Utah has low attendance, but maybe Milwaukee's starting to get a little bit of low attendance. Certain teams get low attendance, but they're not complaining about bottom line. They still afford players. It can still push money out. But what this does to the league and the overall bottom line for the league is it gives us another team to implement into the sports betting world, where we got more guys that can come on this team. We can stretch the league out. We don't have to have super teams where we got 4 guys on this team, 5 guys on this team. Hey, you guys go over here, you go over here. Let's stretch. Take it back to the old school.
Your head. This nigga's not.
Take it back to the old school.
Know what I'm saying? He's not saying.
Take it back to the old school.
What I'm saying is, don't. I know you want the silence, but don't be shaking your head when he's talking.
He don't want me to sound like I know what I'm talking about.
The shit he's saying does not. No, just like when it gets to you, just like you want the silence.
So
just don't be shaking your head. The shit he's saying, because you know what I mean.
He in so much competition with me.
You know what I mean? I'm just.
He in so much competition with me. It's too easy.
I know you want the silence.
It's too easy out here.
That's what he's saying.
He don't like it. It just sounds.
I know what you want.
It sounds so good.
It sounds so good. You want the candy. You just not hearing what he's saying.
Yeah, he don't know I'm trying to be a journalist. I have to do deep research and all of this kind of stuff, man, and really understand market and ownership investments and how the online how it actually affects everybody.
So why are you so in competition with me, Roy?
So yeah, a few minutes out sports books. I think the Wizards, Cavs, Suns.
So the Wizards, Cavs, and the Wizards.
Wizards, Cavs, Suns. And
So the Wizards, Cavs, and what's them got sports books?
yes, there
Are those small
That are
markets?
attached? Yes. Now, I'm glad you said that. Now, can you go to their evaluation of what they're worth? Please tell him what they're worth.
What does their worth have to do with anything?
Their worth?
Yeah, what does their worth have to do?
Because you just said a small market worth should be this from a sports book. They got a sports book.
I didn't say that. You didn't listen to nothing I said. You were just waiting to talk.
No.
You didn't hear nothing I said. You wasn't listening. You never listened.
No. See, you're pretending that the DraftKings, the underdogs are splitting money. Are splitting money with the teams.
Oh, I never said that. I just insinuated that could be a possibility.
So so basically you're saying a whole bunch of nothing, and that's why I don't listen. Because you don't use no facts, you just talk.
So what are you saying then?
You just
so
talk.
what are you saying? Let's hear what you say. Let's hear what you say. Let's see. Instead of talking loud, why don't you say something smart? Instead of talking loud, say something smart.
There can be a team. There can be a
say
team.
something smart. You're starting off dumb. You're starting off dumb. Say something smart.
There could possibly be a team on the moon that can get kind of this revenue from space money. And because they can get possibly this money from space money, they can get anybody they want. And then Wemby can go up there. He can be the alien. Then he can win all the awards because that's a possibility.
That's when you can't compete. You do shit like this. This is called moving the goalpost because you can't compete. You can't compete.
You didn't say nothing.
Can't compete. They'll say something real then.
You said
Let them hear
I
something
already
real.
said something
And nobody
real.
was listening to that shit.
I
They
said
heard what I
something
said.
real.
What I said sound better than what you said.
Sounds better.
Hell yeah. Sound way
That's what I
better.
said.
It
Why
sound
better?
more realistic than what the fuck you said.
Realistic?
Yes.
What I said is show them the realistic.
Shit.
They have a sports
talking
bet.
about?
Did the market value on this small market team jump? Did Cleveland jump in front of anybody with that? Did Utah jump in front of anybody with that?
Did they lose money?
No, Cleveland Wizards did Wizards. Because of this market they're in, let's try this again. See, New York is a big market, right? LA is a big market. So let's say, let's see, Shea, right? Shea comes to LA, hottest man on earth. The market of LA fluctuates. So that means my front row tickets, who's usually $10,000 a night, I can charge 20, 50, 100. Hey, when Kobe played his last game here, how much did they charge?
Bonus money.
Hold on. How much did they charge?
What was the broadcasting
50 to 100,000.
76.
Yeah, what was the broadcasting deal?
You told me to finish.
You don't know I know what I'm talking about. The broadcasting deal is not a part of the sports book shit. All that shit is extra money.
So again, the bottom line market, if the same person goes to the opposite, so if he went to Utah and their bottom line front row seats is 2,000, they can't charge 50,000. The economy can't pay 50,000. The fans can't pay 50,000. So the bottom line for the economy dictates small, low market. And that being said, does the Lakers have their own TV broadcasting?
They do have.
Do they share with anybody else?
They do have games on Spectrum Sports.
Do they share with anybody else? Can you tell them the answer?
They do have their own.
Do they share with anybody else? Tell them.
I think they put that in their pocket.
They put it in their pocket or everybody's pocket?
Individual.
So that means if you're Utah and you have, hey, can I get some money? Because we don't have a TV deal because we're Utah. And as the Lakers, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, you had a bad investment and you put a sports team in Utah. That's not my problem.
Broadcasting deal. What was the
But the TV deal in general, so basically how it's.
Don't do that to
TV deal everyone gets the same amount.
But so owners split it 1/30th right now.
1/30th.
You add two more teams, it's 1/32nd, but that's $76 billion plus the $7 to $10 billion with those different franchises.
So everybody
Spread out.
Everybody gets
Spread out,
right?
So we don't lose around the board.
No.
You go from owning 3.3% to like 3.1%.
Big market teams don't lose, period.
Because they can charge and get extra money based on the attendance and all that. We know that. I'm talking about Seattle and Las Vegas being able to implement themselves in the broadcasting deal and still be a good market team based on anything. They can bring in players. They can do things and thrive because all the games are online. We don't have to depend on attendance.
I forgot that he doesn't understand the difference here. It's like, Skip, when you play Monopoly, right? Right? We all get the same 1,500. Okay? But we all. That's the bottom line. But then there's the one or two people who are the bank and they got an extra $1,700 in their pocket, right? They got a board advantage over everybody, right?
How if we starting all with the same amount of money, you got extra money?
Because it's called cheaters.
Okay.
Right? You put extra money in
like
your
the Clippers, right?
Yes,
Like the Clippers.
Like the Clippers. So the big market.
So if they end up getting a big time owner in Seattle with big money,
you can't do certain things.
But you can cheat.
So again, the board starts off evenly. That's the broadcasting deal. Then there's the advantage where I can quadruple 10 times my ticket prices every game if I want to. I have my own TV deal where I get extra money from. So I have this. We all got 13. How many bills did they get? What was the even across the board money they get?
For what?
Let's say everyone gets 10 million. I get 10 million, like we all do, plus the extra 35 million that I get from my business itself. Meaning I can outpay for your players.
Hey, why don't the Clippers and the Lakers tickets are the same? Do the Clippers and the Lakers? Go ahead. You're right. You go ahead. My bad.
You're Dallas Cowboys. You're Dallas Cowboys fan.
Go ahead, Nick.
I feel like
we're talking about Seattle and Las Vegas, man.
You're Dallas Cowboys. You're Dallas Cowboys, right? Their franchise is worth, wins or loss, way more than everybody else's, right?
In the world.
In the world.
Yeah.
I got to hit a fight.
It has nothing to do with winning now, right? They haven't won.
Obviously.
They haven't won,
30
but
years.
the franchise itself has an advantage over everyone else because they make so much more money. Meaning, if he really wants to win a championship, who the fuck is going to stop him?
Well, everybody.
I mean, yeah, they're going to vote against him.
Chicago.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you got to make smart moves, and he doesn't make smart moves, but that's a whole nother issue.
Okay, where do
Bro,
you
you're
stand-
homeless, bro.
Where do you stand on this expansion discussion?
You're homeless. You got nowhere to go.
Go ahead, Skip,
You already
man.
told me I can't.
You gonna go
nod
in your
my
car?
head.
You-
You already told me I can't nod my head.
Let's go. Just sit back. Just sit back, man.
I'm tired of this shit.
Where do you stand on this
They ain't gonna be
expansion
punking
discussion?
me,
man.
Good or bad for the league?
I think it's great for the league.
Man.
I cannot believe this league has not expanded since 2004 with Charlotte. That's a long time with no new teams. And these teams are all clamoring for slots. And listen, already they're saying that Seattle and Vegas teams would be worth $7 to $10 billion.
Excuse me?
$1 billion already? Like, boom, here, this is worth $7 to $10 billion. And Las Vegas, speaking of media markets, is the 40th market in the country. 40th, but it's the destination city, so now everybody wants to play in Vegas because everybody goes to Vegas to watch games,
I'm about
right?
to go to Vegas right now.
Okay, there you go.
He ain't watching no game.
I'm about to go right now.
He ain't gonna watch
Okay.
no game, though.
I'm going for the work.
Not gonna
Free work down there.
Okay, but all of a sudden we got Raiders and we got Golden Knights and the A's are going to Vegas and now some NBA team is going to Vegas. And I look at all the media markets that are way above Oklahoma City or Las Vegas because they're 39 and 40 in media markets. Oklahoma City's doing okay. Like people are going there to play, right? I mean, I don't know. They're pretty good. They look like they're positioned to be real good for a long time.
The team.
Okay? The team. But again, players are going there to play for the Thunder, and I think they will continue to. So the point is, I look at all these teams. Tampa, St. Pete is the 11th media market in this country, and they don't sniff a basketball team. I don't know if all those old retirees would go watch the NBA. Maybe that's the
To
problem.
work with, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Tampa? Yeah, they should have a team. Yeah.
Okay, and then all these, like St. Louis, they've all had forms of teams before, like ABA or whatever, but St. Louis, Nashville, Pittsburgh, San Diego, Hartford, Kansas City, and Cincinnati, those are all pretty big markets that you say they could deserve and probably support an NBA team. And they don't sniff one because Seattle deserves this team because it's been 18 years since Oklahoma City stole that team and they condemned Key Arena as a dump and it ain't a dump anymore.
Climate pledge.
Yeah,
Did they fix it up?
Did they? It's a Taj Mahal.
Seattle's a
now.
beautiful city,
Yeah,
too.
okay, so they deserve it. It's great for the league. And they'll just move either the Timberwolves or Grizzlies over to the east and it'll be just fine. I mean, I don't see any problem here. I can't believe they don't expand a little more.
You think it should be? You think?
I think Memphis should move to Nashville though.
They could. It would be.
Nashville is
It would be
nice. I
way.
like
Memphis do
Nashville
not like to
is
hear their
booming.
city talked
Man,
about.
I like
Booming.
Nashville.
Skip, can you do me a favor though? Could you just tell the people to put the tombstones in the chat?
No.
Tombstones in the chat.
Tombstone?
Tombstones in the chat.
Tombstones.
Why did he say something that you liked?
Yep.
What did he say?
Everything he said, I like.
Okay.
Everything he said, I like. Everything he said. The 7, especially the 7. Would you say 7
7 billion?
billion?
Yeah.
That's going to be
10.
no for Vegas.
No, he said 7.
Expansion fees for both those teams are
Both
projected to
teams.
be in the 7.
That's a lot.
Fees.
Evaluation, right? That's
Fees.
So that now gets
That's a
split up
lot.
between the other
Fees.
30 owners,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Fees.
That's a lot.
Fees.
Seattle's a great city too.
It is.
not
Great.
They like their
Great
basketball.
Very great.
They love their basketball. They're going to show up. It's going to be
Friendly
sold
human
out.
beings.
For sure.
Great
What?
weed.
Very good.
Nah, that's too much.
Shout out Sean
drugs,
Kemp.
Shout out to man.
You see Portland? It's too much.
How much is
Just two
how
different
much is
cities.
San
It
Antonio?
look like downtown
San Antonio.
Skid Row in Portland.
San Antonio Spurs,
different.
Gil valuation. Hold on.
All right, close this out, Joe.
No,
you don't close it.
y'all held me hostage earlier.
Just
so
want to
I'm
ask.
holding.
I just
$4.3 billion.
wait. Hold on. Wait.
21st ranked team.
Wait. They
$4.3 billion
Spurs,
are worth.
the dynasty, the 5-time champions.
Their current value is $4.3 billion.
The 5-time champions. They were how much? How much?
$4.3 billion.
Dallas won one championship. Oh, so one has 5, one has 1. How much is
But didn't the Lakers just sell for $10 billion?
How much is
What were their evaluation before that?
was $5.5 billion.
It was about $4 billion.
No, it's never.
Yeah.
It was 7.
Knicks are worth 10.1.
10.1.
Golden State worth.
How many championships did they won? How many? None. 10.1.
Not enough.
So one has a dynasty, so it has nothing to do with winning, right? So it has nothing to do with it. It's just a city.
4.3.
With Wemby there?
I mean, I'm sure it'll go.
It's gonna rise.
Yeah,
It's gonna rise.
It's gonna rise. It ain't rise the last 3 years. Don't can't change the
That shit ain't gonna rise.
Don't rise.
Hey,
You can't.
hey,
you can't
Nick, we've been to
change
San
it.
Antonio for the Nick. It ain't rising. It ain't rising. Ain't nothing out there.
Hey, French fries is now in town.
Man,
we
listen.
got crepes and French kisses all around.
Nick, we went down there for the
It's
Final
called
Four. That
France.
shit is not rising.
You bring France into San Antonio
We
just
would-
like you brought
That
China
shit is not
into
rising.
Houston.
That's fair. All right, well,
All right, that's
good
20,000 square foot house, $4.
Good place for us to wrap up, Skip. We appreciate you pulling up. Shout out
Enjoyed
to
it.
everybody in the chat. Shout out to Underdog. Shout out to our couch. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.
he was. He could come to the cookout.